So, who would like to do the recap? Don't all.
I'll do it. I'm the new guy. That's fine. I'll do it.
All right.
Get new old guy guest player. I'll do it. Okay. So just take it from the top, right?
Yeah.
All right. So to make a long story short, the adventuring party came into this cave of a known enemy that you know you'd have to at least communicate with, deal with, kill? Question mark? Didn't really know, but the viridescent soul, as it were. See how I got that in there? You adventured into this cave, brought face to face with this dark, demonic, almost shadowy, covered, coalesced dragon figure. Seven, I believe, attempted to try to negotiate for a hot second, which I don't necessarily think worked at all. No, I don't think so. But as the initiative started and the battle started to commence, how do I put this? The most heroic, most amazing, most halfling ever comes out of the death hole of the backside of the cave. Your friendly Broen, the druid, comes and joins back with some of his previous group, but realizes there's some new people to the group, and is kind of questioning where the old people of the group were as I run in and don't even notice the death demon dragon behind me. So that was the start to the whole thing. Battle commenced. I believe there was all kinds of crazy stuff. Some people got on eagles. Some other people got on eagles. There was smites getting thrown around and love Care Bear stairs and all kinds of crazy stuff. And finally, eventually, the beast was brought down, but not before noticing that this Black Death Dragon actually had a underlying brass dragon underneath of it, and was only until its final demise / unconscious form on the ground that some of the more of the shadows started to pull away, and that more of the scales were revealed that there was some brass and still some kind of messed with, if you will. Some were still like, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like corrupted. That's it. I almost said possessed, but yeah, corrupted. Now in our offline chats, a Furblog punched it in the face and it died. You guys are starting to harvest some of the organs. The druid talked to a bow. I was handed some apples, and Bro and Scarlet headed off to town as more of the dragon carcass was ransacked for, I believe you guys got scales, blood, teeth, bone, claws.
Too much bone.
Too much bone. That's what she said. Yeah. But anyway, and we last left off in the Facebook chats of Scarlet and Bro twiddly-deeing with our basket full of fruits and goodies to town as Scarlet started to notice the... although the Shadow Dragon was defeated, something still lurked in this town that you had come to save. So that's where we kind of left off.
Excellent.
Matt.
Yes.
How much dragon blood did I get? Because I rolled that, but I never got a response.
Since we did the switcheroo,
yeah.
Q had gotten 40, so with your roll, I think that totaled out to 50 vials.
Okay.
5 vials.
I had an extra 20 vials you guys could use too.
Okay, and I don't care where they all come from. You have to. You can fill as many vials as you have, up to 50.
A liter of cola.
Yes.
Just 1 liter.
And then we would have figured out about the bones.
Yeah, you guys can work out how you managed to get all of it out of there. But for now, I'd like it for everybody, or for Rowan, Scarlet, and Misty. Please roll initiative.
God, jeez, what the hell? Just jump right into it there, DM, huh? That's what we're doing? Alright.
You're jumping right into it.
Alright.
Just like you did. Just jumped right into it.
Just jump right in there. Alright. Just wanted to deliver the people some apples!
Yeah.
How do you like them apples?
You were requested to deliver apples.
Well, this is gonna go swimmingly. Oh my gosh, Scarlet, you got a 7? Oh my god, lordy.
Paladin.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh lordy Lou.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
You notice that only 2 of the shadows are kobolds. The other 2, down here, near the bottom of the map, that you can see, are taller, more human-shaped. You notice as well that their forms seem more solid, more fresh, than the almost wispy-like forms of the kobolds you met a few hours ago. And as they slowly start emerging from the shadows, you hear this almost whistling scream, this and in response you hear coming from the woods behind you.
Oh no.
From several directions.
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Great.
So, with that information, it is Misty's turn. What is Misty doing?
How far are they from the cave?
You guys, it was an hour to the cave from town.
Okay. Misty's gonna howl really loud.
Okay. Let's see here.
Six miles away is a normal wolf howl distance of being heard.
That's what I was looking up.
Yep, I was already going to it.
Me too!
Aww.
I thought about this while I was sitting at the Wendy's drive-thru.
Okay.
Perfect.
And so, go ahead and roll a performance for Misty. We'll see
Oh
how-
man, I think everything hinges on this roll already.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Need a dog do a performance.
Great start.
Misty turns her head to the sky and howls. It is loud. You're not quite sure that with the overhanging darkness and the general muffling of the shadows, if it has reached the cave.
Fucking fuck. Alright. I
Is
gotta
that-
really mute
Is that
myself.
the end?
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and it is this shadow here. This I'm gonna shrink it down so it looks like a kobold.
Ooh.
There we go. It's gonna move up to here. Let's see, double check my stat blocks. Sorry, I want to make sure I get this right because if I murder you, I want it to be legit.
Right. Honorable murder. Got it.
Yes.
Perfect.
So yeah. So, Browen,
Yep.
you see
my
this kobold form almost drift towards you, rushing along the ground, like a shadow rushing behind something that you cannot see. It slips under the fence and then coalesces before you, its kobold form reaching out to claw at you.
I look down at my pipe to see how high I am right now.
You would feel much better if you were not stone cold sober at the moment.
Right.
So, it is going to make a single attack.
Oh, God.
Nope, I rolled that to me, but that was an 8 to hit.
No.
I don't think that hits.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So, that's his turn.
Oh boy.
Wait, did it attack him?
It did.
For how?
It didn't hit.
Oh, okay.
I rolled it to myself because I rolled all
okay.
the to myself. But so this is this one here, one of the more humanoid forms, rushes forwards and
Thought we were going to give these people apples.
These aren't the people.
Oh.
So this it slips into its own shadow and drifts forwards like a pool of black ink and coalesces before you. Wasn't able to reach you in its with its normal movement. It had to use a dash, so it just stands before you, getting ready to strike. Browen, is your turn.
Golly googly goo.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't think we're supposed to be here. Alright, so they're both rushing up towards us. I haven't seen this town before. I don't know about any of these shadow people or anything.
Nope. Except what you've been told, which I don't think was much.
Not much. Alright, and just to kind of set the scene here for me, because I can only see so far. This whole town is enveloped in blackness. There's no like torches or anybody walking around.
There is no visible lights. It is all dim light around here because of the overcasting shadow left over from the dragon's domain.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, fuck all of this. I am going to... Shit.
Well, I mean, that is an option when faced with this much shadow.
I'm going to just shit. Just right on the ground. Just...
I feel like that's more than 6 seconds. You willing to commit for a minute?
Depends on how much you gotta go. If I have advantage, do I have assistance? Because I'm scared. Alright, here we go. I am going to cast as a bonus action Healing Word to Scarlet. I don't know if she needs it or not, but sure. I'm going to say, as my Healing Word, we need to get out of here. And I'm going to use my last wild shape to transform into a fucking giant eagle.
Okay.
How much do I increase?
You get a D4 plus Wisdom mod.
Yeah, I gotcha. Sorry. Should probably cast that, huh?
You're fine.
I should probably actually do the thing that I'm saying. There you go. So I know it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And so I know casting the spell does a little bit, but as a free action, can I communicate to Misty with my mentals, my beast mentals and stuff?
I'll allow it.
All right. Because I know I can still do stuff in eagle form. I just don't know exactly what. So as I say to, Scarlet, like, we need to get the hell out of here, I'm going to say, Misty, back to the cave, as fast as you can. Try to stay together. That's it, my whole turn. 6 seconds.
Okay. So.
Just trying not to die.
Okay, so we're going to move you off to the side here.
Bork.
Thanks, Misty.
Bork.
Bork.
Solid contribution.
Okay, so. We'll... Alright, this is just going to get into a tedious slog. We will say that these guys are going to just move up. You guys will provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Be from the 2 that are already on you.
Yep.
I'm just going to fast forward, say load up and run. So
Yep.
we're going to resolve these attacks.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. That is smart. That is wise. We'll go ahead and see what happens.
Okay. Super duper.
Nat 1's on that one. The second one. Wow!
Wow.
Nice.
Dex want you to live, boys.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
the shadows, not fully able to follow this speed, like this complete turnaround of tactics,
Mm-hmm.
reach out to try to stop you and whiff as you take off.
Double talon birds as we fly away, like the bird flipping the bird with talons.
That's awesome.
Nope. Not today, Satan. Just fly the fuck out.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I earned that.
No, not you. Not you. You're fine. You're good. Just these guys.
I know. I'm kidding.
As we fly back towards the cave, can we try to keep at least somewhat of a radar on Misty, like kind of flying underneath of us? Some cool anime
right.
shit here as we're going.
I will say, Misty willing, that you could pick her up in your talons.
Oh, sweet.
I could if she lets me, but okay.
Quick question.
Maybe
Fast
a quick
answer.
Can I use my Eldritch Blast to, like, maybe give us some more...
Start taking pot shots from the back of the eagle?
Yeah. And then also propelling us in the right direction?
They don't. They project force. They don't necessarily.
I love the idea, though.
Okay, I will just try to just shoot at them then.
Okay,
I mean,
go ahead
at
and.
the ground, it might have, maybe physics would.
Not
look the other
quite.
way for a minute.
7 of all people should know that physics has nothing to do with magic.
Look, 7 would frown disapprovingly at me, but Robert's just trying to make sure nobody dies out here.
No, it's fine.
I like the creativism of all that. I like it. Just
I'm just picturing her like finger gunning away, going.
I dig it. I knew where she was going with it. I like it. I dig it.
You're the rear gunner. Melissa.
Yep.
So, give me a second. Oh,
Wow.
dinner. Wow.
That's
Okay, Misty. That's oh boy.
Wow.
That's the kind of night we're having. Okay.
I don't know what. I don't know how to respond to that. Nope, we're done. You guys make it back to the cave.
Yay, we did it. Woo!
Scarlet, go ahead and make 4 attack rolls for me.
Okay, so I did one on... I didn't know how many you wanted.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not losing Misty out of this.
Terrible.
12, 11, 10. You get 1 more.
15.
15,
Up there.
top one.
Oh, okay. I see it now. That. So you hit with 2.
With 2?
With 2.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Eh.
It's okay. It's okay. Something.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not a 1.
It's okay.
That's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
It's better than bad.
So, the human one manages to kind of slip out of the way most of the force, and you end up clipping it in the shoulder. The kobold, however, you hit straight in the chest, and you watch the shadow.
Oh.
It coalesces
Well then.
back.
Well
However,
then.
Not cool.
it seems to be fraying around the edges. You hit it hard.
Mentally in eagle form, I can still talk to Scarlet. I'm like, are we good? Are we clear?
Are they chasing us then?
You can see that they're moving after you, but because of the speed difference, they're not able to keep up.
Because
Okay.
Eagle Bro is just still looking down and up, just making sure we don't lose Misty down below us there.
Yeah.
Right. Misty's able to move 80. You are able to move, what, 100 as an eagle?
I think it's 80.
160, isn't it total? Like
Yeah.
if you were
If
dashing.
we're dashing.
Yeah. So, there you go. Yeah, it's 80 normal. So you wouldn't, if you didn't dash, you'd be keeping pace with Misty.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to lose her, so whatever that speed is, that's what we're doing.
Alright, so just for the sake of brevity, no bean counting, we're gonna go ahead and bring you back to the cave.
Alright. Wow, that could have went a lot fucking worse, as I say to Scarlet in Eagle form.
Could have been a lot worse.
We're just going to...
Hi guys, how are the villagers?
Oh, they're great. They're great.
Alright. So, back in the cave, all told, after you guys have finished most of the harvesting, there's still a few things left to gather, the claws and the teeth being the two major ones. Suddenly, an eagle... Rowan, would you be...
Pineapples.
You would probably not be able to fly into the cave entrance, but you guys can land outside and rush in.
Yeah. Once we're back safely to the cave entrance, I'll poof out of that. But I'll forget that Scarlet saw me there for a second, so I'm just gonna like plop down. Okay, nope, you gotta get off me now.
Metal armor and all. So,
Yep. Ugh. Woo.
followed closely by Misty, Rowan, and Scarlet, re-enter the cave, a little bit huffing from adrenaline and the rush of making their way here.
Akira sticks his head out from the side of the dragon. What are you guys running from? Aren't you guys supposed to?
I don't know. Scarlet, I don't know. What were all those things? They were
There's
just
shadow
mean-
things out there. It didn't die when we killed the dragon. There 4 of them.
They were there before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda drained Seven's muscles and he had noodly arms more than ever.
You're not wrong. Barrows, put your head together with me for a moment, would you? DM, would either of us, I'm asking because Barrows is the other undead expert, would either of us know what the situation would be with these things? Why they didn't disappear? If they...
Here's a better idea.
About?
Better idea. I'll burn my last divine sense to find any other undead.
Okay. So, again, it's outside of your typical range. However, you still feel that necrotic presence from the woods.
But Matt, what's this?
There is still something in the woods.
Huh. Well, I look at the others. We technically have fulfilled the bounds of our contract, and we're all tapped. That's
Are we? Someone gave me crack.
I
don't
I
think
am
that's what
out
it's
of my
called.
higher level.
It was a
abilities.
white powder that I mixed with water. I think that's crack.
It was
On the
green.
other hand,
It's
if
even
what
worse.
Barrow says is true, the source of the corruption is still present in the woods, and therefore this place will be in more danger than ever. It may be wise for us to establish a base camp here and go after it further, or
Well,
we
I
can
will.
report it to the guild and make a new mission out of it.
Well, I will say that the bounty we're not actually getting. We're getting paid by the people down in that village.
And
There
No,
was
I
a-
meant-
if they're still in the village, then they're in danger. We can't just sit around while they could be in trouble.
Yeah, and if what they're saying is right, the villagers are becoming the shadows. So if we
Yeah,
go
there's 2
and
human-shaped ones.
If we leave,
they're-
we'll come back with nothing here.
Unfortunate. Then our mission continues, but we should load up everything we have onto the airship, which I did cast sending and let them know to come up here.
Okay.
We'll load everything on. We should. I look at the others and feel free to chime in if you have a better idea. But I think
you
we
think-
should pay
do
some
you-
of them. Go ahead.
Do you think the airship can actually carry all of this? And Akira points over his shoulder to a massive pile of bones.
I did say prepare for dragon cards. I mean,
Yeah, all the stuff I collected is in the bag of holding.
yeah, we did put tons of stuff in the bag of holding. I recommend that we pay someone to transport the majority of our spoils of war back to the guild. Make our operating base here, fortify ourselves, rest, and then go back into the woods and deal with whatever the source of this undead scourge is.
If we do that, we won't have a ride back.
Plus, the villagers could be dying.
If we go now, we will die as well. How many? Raise your hand if you're at full capacity.
Barrels to raise his hand. I've got some tricks left.
Did you take a
Not
short
much.
rest at all this entire time?
Since he wasn't harvesting or really doing anything, I would imagine Barrows did have an opportunity for a short
So is
rest.
his strength back?
Strength has been back for a
Mhm.
while now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, if we want to go to the town, we can maybe save the villagers out of the town and then come back and deal with this problem. I do have a spell that if you guys stay within a certain range, it should do a decent amount of damage to anything that comes by.
Oh wow, Scarlet, dang, nice roll.
Thanks.
All right. I've been working on the harvest. I need an hour at least to perform an arcane recovery, regain some of my spell slots, and that's what we call them in the wizarding business. Restore some of my arcane power, and I should be able to continue on with you.
Shadow, do you have any more of that green Kool-Aid? Since it's
I
not
only
cracked.
had one dosage, but everyone should have had one. Well, everyone that was with
Oh,
us when
wait.
Bro was there before should have a dose.
Oh yeah, that the long rest.
Yeah, the
powder
green
thing.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the seaweed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep making names for it until somebody agrees with it.
Bro looks around like, you guys still have some of that stuff?
Yeah.
We haven't
Yeah.
needed to use it.
So cough, 4
That is
people.
true.
Outside of this,
3 people.
DM, would I know? Would Bro know that? Could he make more batches of this stuff if he has it with his herbalistic / alchemist stuff? Not right now, maybe.
I was
We
going
probably don't have enough time. But if I have one
we established that you can make it if you get the materials for it, but that iron seaweed only comes from water, the plane of water.
Right. Okay. Cool. Continue.
So you and I will work on that at a time that I can cast that spell.
I mean, if
Sure.
Bro still has his dose, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us that would have had doses.
Yeah.
I still have mine.
I
Could have
still have
swore
mine.
somebody used theirs during the Hobo Gobro.
I think it was Gig.
Maybe.
Because he didn't know how to
Probably right.
use it. Because he doesn't eat.
You might be right. So the ones who have it left are Seven, Scarlet, Barrows.
And then
if
Bro
has
definitely
it, 'cause-
snorted his.
Brown and Shadow.
If you guys think that
Shadow
Bro
gave
did not
hers to
use
Q.
his.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gave
okay.
mine to you last week.
Oh, okay.
That is some old
you
school
know,
shit. I have
you
no
know
idea.
damn well you snorted that as soon as you left the group.
I mean,
Didn't even
you
make
would-
it back to the
you wouldn't
village.
be wrong.
Just turned into an
Right.
anteater and just did
I
it.
need you to roll a wisdom save for. No, just kidding.
If there was ever a time to use it,
It'd probably be now.
Now would be it.
So, remember, it takes a short rest to be able to brew this the drink and gain the benefits.
Will it speed up anything if we have 2 alchemists in the group now to help make it?
No.
Damn. I tried. Go back down.
I mean, we should probably take a short rest anyway so that I can bandage myself up, and so I don't know about anyone else, but
Well, if you guys want to do that, how injured is everyone?
about half.
Bad half.
I've taken hits.
Okay. Everyone stack up. During the short rest, I'll do a prayer of healing because that's the only
Okay.
way you could ever use that.
Yeah, it is a good spell for
It
that
takes
purpose.
10 minutes, and it is 6 creatures. I'm fine. I can't see anyone else's health because there's like 17 auras.
Yeah, it doesn't help that our bars are green.
Alright. Oh shit, I can move Fen.
DM, from right now, while we're having this conversation, when is the airship scheduled to arrive?
When they
The
call it, right?
yeah so the response you got is that we'll be there as soon as we can. They're trying to find their way to the mountain through the black clouds.
Right.
If we
Alright,
kill the shadows, with Bro's help, I may be able to clear the clouds.
Kiris, you said you still have some.
Oh,
juice
I'm
left.
good. I could, yeah, we're fine.
Could you send to them and let them know the situation has changed?
Yes, but
We-
know
we
that
are
that is
going
also
after
my
the source of
my
the-
way to save you guys if stuff happens.
That's why I'm saying you should pop that potion that restores a long slumber.
He already,
I already
he
did,
already used
He's
but
one.
I'm
already
saying
been-
if I use it, I'll only have 2 more
Oh.
left.
Uh,
He's already used it once, and it's a week-long
Yeah,
cooldown period, basically, where you can benefit again.
bro.
While they're
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, while they're discussing this, I'm going to conjure a quick, trying to figure out the weather outside, because I can't really look at it, just
Okay.
popping a druid craft.
Again, bright and sunny.
Bro, I've seen some druids do some funky stuff with some clouds. Are you able to, like, tag this guy?
I could.
Oh, to write
But-
the clouds.
I need to. I would need to really take some meditation on that. Like the way my tribe does their spell. Like we have to really like zen in on what we're gonna like do for that time. Like, does that make sense? So when I was in the caves, I didn't really need to write in the sky, you know. So I didn't really zen in on that stuff. I was more focused on like, you know, like making sure I had good berries to eat. Like, does that make sense? I can
Yeah.
do it, but I need to
So-
sleep on it.
So, question, which one of you guys don't really need the brew? The Kool-Aid.
I mean, I'm okay
I
without.
I don't need one.
You don't have one.
Yeah, I do, if somebody were
So
to
it's
give me
pretty
one,
much
I
up
don't
to
need
Barrows or Scarlet if they don't need it. If they're willing to
Well-
use what they have.
And outside of game here, do I have one of these things or not? That's what I'm asking here.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Okay.
So you never used it in game, and your journeys back home, you never had cause to use
would
it.
have needed it. Okay.
And then the DM question with that long rest Kool-Aid count for him to switch his spells?
I don't think so.
I would allow it. I would allow it.
So what I'll do is I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out this dusty old bottle with green stuff in it. Like, oh wait, no shit, huh? And I'll say, you know what, guys? I think if I just take like a quick little nap, I can help out. But if someone needs this, and I'll hold it out. If someone needs this more than me, I think it's more beneficial.
I think you should use it.
I can give up mine.
I think you're okay too. I'm pretty sure the
I'm okay.
brothers are okay.
I mean, I'll drink it,
Drink it.
but I don't need it.
I-
The quicker we get down there, the better. Because if you're saying that was like that when you got here, and now there's people, and the sky is dark, like when I went under there, I
the
don't
sky
remember
was
it
always
DM.
dark.
I don't remember it being dark when I went underground, DM. I don't think I do. But yeah, so whatever you guys are dealing with down there, you should probably deal with it really quick. And what is this about airships? Like, you got airships coming in? Like, what is all of this? No one, they probably can't even see to get in here to get you guys.
Can I,
like, we
while
gotta
he's,
deal with
while he's
this,
like freaking
now.
out, can I just shove the bottle in his mouth?
Glug, glug.
Bro, do you let it happen?
And just
Or
start
you-
rubbing his throat like you do with a dog in medicine?
Oh, okay. Just like in the cartoons?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna go. He's a furbog, and I'm a halfling. I mean, by default, I think it's going down no matter what I do. I offered it to the group. If no one wants it, I'll take it. I'm just saying.
Just stopping his freak out by making him take some Kool-Aid.
So,
Yeah,
while
I
this
think,
discussion is taking place,
I think I'll drink
from the
mine.
mouth of the cave, you hear.
I fully hear this.
Everybody does. It echoes through the cave.
Can I tell how far it is, even though it's echoing, or no?
Seems to be right outside the door.
Let's go outside.
You guys should finish your rest first.
Does it
Well, we
sound-
haven't
does
even
it sound
started the
like a
rest.
horn, or...
It sounds like a horn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that might be our airship. Let's.
I'll go because I can hide if it's not.
You're gonna hide
And
from the shadow.
Maybe.
is this before the rest? Is this before the rest, or is this after our rest?
What it was? What the
airship
horn.
showing the horn
The-
showing.
the horn.
This is what you guys are still discussing what to do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this is before. Okay.
Technically
Just
before.
Seven's
wondering
going
if
outside.
what hit points I'm at. Yeah, I'm going to. I just wanted to see what hit points I'm at in case something goes down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Use the 15 I just did for the prayer of healing, because it's everyone except Misty
Yeah.
and Farah, and then use your hit dice.
I just wasn't sure if I had my hit dice because that's short rest stuff.
And apparently, I just got shoved a potion, so I'm like
You are
long
full
rested. Okay.
Yeah, I think Barris is gonna take his too.
Okay, so
Seven
again,
take.
this is an hour. You guys have not done this yet.
Okay.
When the horn sounds,
Got it.
you were spending all of that time discussing what to do. So, Akira, you step outside the mouth of the cave and you look up.
Do you want
and
me
you
to sneak?
see- you want to sneak.
Yeah.
You don't ask me what you want to do. You
Yeah,
tell
I
me
wanna
what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said before, but everybody was talking.
Okay. So, you look up and you do see the airship has now seems to be circling the top of the mountain, trying to find where to find you guys. Don't fire
I
into
have
the
followed
black.
them to the mouth of the cave.
Don't what? I
Don't
can't understand.
fire.
Okay.
Don't fire into the black.
Into the black.
You remember
The
those
flare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I have gone up to the mouth of the cave with them?
If you guys are going up to the mouth of the cave, yes. If you are sneaking with Akira, then roll stealth.
I'm not sneaking, but
I'm not,
can
yeah.
I see where Akira is kind of hiding himself?
Nope. No, you can't.
I'm going out just same as him and going, Akira, wherever you are, I can cast light on an arrow. We can use that as a magical flare. Where are you? Please-
Akira's just going to pop out from underneath his cloak.
Oh,
I'm
what?
right here.
Oh, good. How long if... Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
Let me see one of your arrows. I'm going to touch it and cast light on the arrow.
Okay.
Hey, that's impressive. It's in a quiver of holding. I'll pull out the arrow.
Well, once you pull it out, forgive me.
Okay, yeah. I don't use them. I
Schematics.
I hand over an arrow, and he casts light on it, I guess.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll,
Get their attention.
is it windy?
Not really.
Okay, so
Otherwise it
I don't...
would have dissipated the smoke.
I don't think that the arrow will drift then too much. I'm gonna angle it slightly so it falls like 2 feet away from me.
Okay.
Like shoot it straight up and then comes down. Try
Okay.
to angle it like a little bit of a trick shot, so they know where we are.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on him if I see what he's trying to do?
Guidance
that
does
help?
not affect attacks.
Never mind.
20.
Bless does.
Okay.
But I don't want to spend that spell.
So, it's awkward trying to knock an actual arrow. This is the first time you've done it since you've gotten this new bow.
Not quite. I fired the alchemist fire one.
Oh yes, you did. Sorry, my bad. This would have happened then too.
Okay.
What you see is that as you set it to the eye, the shaft passes through and centers. Then, as you draw back, the entire shaft turns into a beam of light. This ball of light now on the tip has turned green to match the shaft of the arrow. And as you release it, it fires straight up into the air and disappears into the blackness.
It doesn't come back down.
One breath. 2,
Cassia,
3,
how far did we fire that arrow?
4. Shh.
There it is. Okay. And was the light visible at all as it was going up? At least.
As it was going up, you could see it, but as soon as it hit the clouds,
Okay.
gone. And you do notice that the light that it was emitting was gone as it came out of it.
Okay. So there was no light at all.
There was light going up, but not coming back down.
Okay. I'll look to the airship to see if it knows. At least it saw it like a flare, maybe.
Let's see if they are on point. And they are.
Yes.
You hear a whistle that and just barely hear shouts. Somebody pointing from the crow's nest of the airship off to the direction where you fired the arrow. And the airship begins its turnabout to try to...
Did I hear the whistle?
You did.
I'm going to play a similar note from my ocarina so that they get a confirmation.
Okay.
Even though I know he was directing the deck. But
I'm gonna
Go
watch the
ahead.
environment.
Make a tool proficiency check.
okay. What attribute?
I'm actually going to make this Constitution because you were trying to be as loud as possible.
Okay.
This is pure lung strength.
11.
It's shrill. It's not very pretty. And you hope it carries.
I've never done that before. Sorry, Seven. I know you're standing right next to me.
That's alright.
And so is Shadow.
Yeah. How far up is the ship?
It's at least 300 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they get close enough, I might be able to talk to them. Direct them.
Do what you can.
I'm gonna look-
to go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna look down the mountain as we're waiting out here, see if I see any shadows down in the woods.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. Just want to make sure. 29.
If
So-
I need, I can pull out my wings, but that's gonna pretty much burn me out for the day.
Looking down the slope of the mountain, you can see far off, about halfway down, shadows slowly flitting one tree to the other.
Are they
Making their
mov-
way?
They are
They
moving up.
making their way towards the cave.
7.
Yes.
And I'll point down there at the little specks down the
Ah.
mountain. There are shadows coming up the mountain.
How long do I think we have based on their current rate of movement, DM?
With you guys moving, it took you about an hour. Them being halfway up, you estimate probably about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We
don't
won't
have
have-
time for our
we
long
won't have-
rest.
We won't have time for that rest in general.
We should fortify the cave. Yeah, no, we don't have much of a choice at this point. How many of them are there, DM?
All told, from what Akira could pick out at that distance, there was 7 of them that he could see. And you were able to pick out maybe 4 or 5 of different shapes, but not that's with his assistance.
Okay. We should establish a defensive line here, get our ranged people on alert, essentially draw them back, kite them towards the cave, and if they manage to close the distance with our distance fighters, we should have Scarlet and Barrows finish the deal by engaging them as they enter the cave. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes and no. Do you think they could... There's that trap that I made non-functional towards the Dragon Slayer that went across that chasm. Do you think they'd be able to float across the chasm or go through a stone wall? Because I can re-trigger that trap and make it stuck open so that there's nowhere for them to step.
I've seen them jumping from shadow to shadow. I don't think that would be effective, unfortunately. If we established a bunch of torches in the cave, I mean, we all have torches in our adventure packs, we could essentially create an area that they'd be weakest in, create a ground of our own, choose the battlefield.
We should... How's the airship looking right now? Does it look like it's coming?
It is coming towards you guys. What are you going to use to signal it? Because it doesn't know where it is.
Oh.
I'm going to pull out I'm going to pull out the Alchemist Fire Arrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire it, and then I'm going to fire an arrow into the Alchemist Fire container on the end of the arrow to make it explode.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we're getting some Hawkeye trick shots going.
How many attacks do you get per round?
2.
Okay, so you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have you roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Advantage, or not advantage, but normal shot for the first one, and then disadvantage
Yes.
for the one to hit it? Okay. First arrow's an 18,
Alright.
so that's
Okay.
the Alchemist Fire. And then second arrow. Oh, wait, that's advantage. Disadvantage. 25.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Easy enough. You're lucky you rolled lower on the first shot.
Yeah.
So, you fire up the first Alchemist Fire arrow, and then follow it up with another one.
I don't have another Alchemist Fire arrow. I'm gonna have to hit it with the normal arrow, or one of the Force arrows.
Right. And it fires out in a glitter of sparks.
Oh no, I do have 2 Alchemist Fire arrows. I'm gonna hold on to one.
Okay. I figured you did it just one and then a force.
Yeah, one then a Force, so I could quick draw it. I wouldn't have to knock an arrow, and because it's still awkward.
I'll go back to the cave to let everybody know what's going on. Do we see the airship coming down, or?
You see it's kind of changed its heading and is now coming straight for you and lowering as it does.
Okay, I'll relay everything that's going on to everybody
Right.
else in the cave.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not the potion's not wasted, is it, DM? Next time
No.
that we have a short rest, it'll act like a long rest.
Yes. It's one of those things where it's just the process of the short rest. You
Does
guys
it go-
can still force the short rest. If the thing was that you sent your sending, the ship was already on its way and couldn't find you, so it needed a signal.
Hmm.
While this was going on, the rest of you could still be continuing your short rest. Once 20 minutes is up, the shadows will arrive at the cave, which would be just at the end of the short rest. Those of you who went outside would not gain the benefit. Those of you who are staying inside, if you are forcing it and executing what you had originally planned, would have the benefits of the short rest.
Got it. Okay. That's what I was confused about. All right, cool.
I'm just sorry. I wanted to make sure it was clear while all of these other things. So
Yeah.
those who went outside do not get the short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Those that stayed inside and continued the short rest while the others went to check.
Got it.
Benefits
Got
of the potion.
I can cast. Alright, I can cast a few first level, a few second level, one last third level, and no fourth level spells. We are at a disadvantage, but not entirely out of options.
Do the rest of the group know that they're coming?
I relayed that.
What do we want to do when the ship lands? Do we want to usher everybody inside, just tell them where the cave is, and then they'll come back later to pick up the material? What do we want to do?
We should probably let them. I'm going to look up how far out does the airship look.
They are now just stopping right above. They are
let's.
200 feet up.
We have what, 15 minutes now?
Roughly.
We should let the captain of the ship know the situation. If they want to hover, they can. If they want to shelter
As
inside
you're
the cave.
discussing, you see lines start being tossed over the side, and men start offloading.
DM?
Yes.
How dry is the ground right now?
It has been without rain, without sun, for weeks.
Damn, I wanted to cause a mudslide. Okay.
As soon as I see anybody that looks like an officer of the ship, I will let them know about the situation. What's coming up the mountain.
So, the
Without
captain,
communicating.
the captain is up on the ship still. You can hear his voice issuing orders, but you do see the first mate, a pathwork man, about 7 foot tall, built like a freaking truck, and he looks at, gives you this look like, why did you call us? I was told to get dragon parts. That's all I was told. What's this about shadows?
And that's exactly what the situation was until, and I point down the mountain, those things recently, within the last few minutes, decided to make their way up the mountain. So, I recommend either hovering out of the way while we deal with looks to be between 7 and 10 of these creatures, or taking shelter within the cave, whatever you think would be best. You just want to make sure that your crew is out of harm's way before we engage these creatures.
Let's see.
How high up is their ship?
200 feet up in the air.
Okay. That's a fine distance then. How far do the shadows look like they are now?
Probably. I'm trying to think of it. Like, I'm trying to convert time into distance. Let's see here.
That's how you get light speed travel.
Let's see. That math didn't work out right. It is. Okay. Okay, and then. Okay, so it's 7,200 feet.
Okay.
So they're a good ways off.
So
But
I'm
they are
gonna
closing quickly.
head to the front of the cave to see what they were doing, And when I
Okay.
see the guys with the boats, I'm just gonna look at them and be like, okay, if you're down here already, go get the parts. We'll hold the entrance.
Aren't you getting a rest?
No, I don't need a rest. I already took my rest.
Oh, that's right.
Everyone else back there is getting their rest.
Okay.
Maybe start with the bones.
Everything else is
When
gone.
they-
The only thing there is the bones.
When they get within range, I can try to start picking them off.
Yes, see to it. And I will, let me see. When should I cast Bless on you? You and I should endeavor to hit them with ranged attacks as they're coming out.
Me too.
I mean, you as well. Sorry, I forgot you were standing right behind me. Yeah, seven
She was-
wouldn't have, but
She was hiding. Now, does the person who's stealthing, do they count as the? If it doesn't beat a passive, does the passive win out, or does the skill beat out?
Skill beats passive.
Okay, cool. I did
If
not
it-
see her either. Then it was my passive.
In cases of like a tie, yeah,
Mhm.
cool.
I'm gonna cast message back into the cave to each of them in turn and say, they're about 15 minutes out. Finish your rest. We're gonna take pot shots at them as they come up the mountain and retreat into the cave when they approach too close for comfort.
Oh, we can't retreat into the cave. There's a boat
why
with
not?
ropes right here. If we retreat, they're just gonna go up the ropes.
I'm gonna look at the first mate. You should probably get to a safe altitude within the next 10 minutes.
If we
And
help them
then,
get the bones, that should be most of the bones, so they don't have to come back down.
You don't think 200 feet is high enough? If they pulled up the ropes?
You just take care of the shadows. We'll do our job.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
We have roughly just over 10 minutes. Akira or Shadow, do either of you have torches that we can use to establish basically a path of light that will delay them back from here at the mouth of the cave into the cave a bit?
We didn't need them on the farm, so no, I didn't. Everything I grabbed was what was laying around, so no,
Right.
sorry.
I know
Give me a
I
moment.
usually have my light spell. But I do- let me see my
Akira
map.
reaches into his backpack and pulls out 10 torches.
Excellent. Let us spend the next minute lighting those.
I do want to remind you that the last time we used torches, the shadows turned them off.
It's so that the guys can walk through the cave. Because there's traps in the cave that are unset, but there's also a chasm. They need
the
to be able
cave
to see
isn't
where they're
all
walking.
shadow anymore, isn't it? Because the dragon's gone.
It's still a
But
cave.
there still needs
It's
to be
still
some
very
light.
dark.
You said he was a
at
half
the
orc.
very least, we delay them.
The first mate is half orc. There's humans and others mixed in.
Tell me when the shadows get within 600 feet.
Okay. Give me a second here. I'm just setting up some stuff.
And when do we pop out of this rest? Because I'm just meditating in the corner this whole time, like Doctor Strange.
I'll tell you.
I'm on hyperdrive over here trying to fucking do my shit.
With those of you who have stayed in the cave, you would see a group of about 15 sailors from the ship that, well, Rowan, you wouldn't recognize them. The rest of you might, from the ship that you sailed in on.
Not a clue.
Immediately, they throw out these large canvas tarps. Probably maybe 20 by 20. And start putting bones and like all of everything left over that you guys haven't harvested yet onto these tarps. 4 of them grab the corners, and you see a slight shimmer over the cloth as it lifts up. They fold it up to end, and then 2 of them carry it out. floating just inches off the ground. It takes about, let's see, about 4 of them alone. Four of those tarps. They only have 2 of them to get the bones. But they're able to unload. It's taking some time because of the way the bones are loaded up. But probably they will be removing the last of the bones about the time the shadows show up. Give me a second here. Because I have a battle map for you.
Sweet.
Do I take off any shots before 600 or after they reach
will.
600 feet? Okay.
You will. I will give you. The map does not encompass that range. However, I will give you probably. Let's see. I'll give you 4 shots.
Okay.
Give me one moment here. I'm gonna get your tokens.
Yeah, and I can start shooting at 120.
Me as well. 120 feet is my range. Once they close to 120 feet, let me know, DM, and I will cast Bless on all 3 of us, giving us an extra D4 to hit.
Do you have to touch for that?
I don't believe
No, it's 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet.
I might not let you. If it was.
But he touches people anyway because they don't know how the spell works. So he's just like, you're blessed now, but you don't actually have to. He just does it.
Not 7 would not dare touch someone against their will.
Yoki.
He's not super keen
When
on
they
it
get
in
within
the
that
first
range
place.
of me, Matt, is when I'm going to do my spell.
What range?
I changed my aura.
I've already moved you to the new
Okay.
place. So you have to.
It's 15-foot radius, so I'm a little ahead of them. So shadows would have to go through
Okay.
me.
I've moved you over.
I'll
You
fix
guys
it.
can position yourself.
So
how
the
you
bad,
guys
so the bad guys followed Scarlet and I to the cave. Like we're bringing the bad guys. We did that.
Yep.
They're heading up. Yes.
It's called the bait. You did a
Job.
Good job.
High five! Woohoo! We did it! Yeah, so good.
But you told us about it, so it is a good thing. If you didn't tell us, then it would have been bad.
We just came back. We're like, whew! Those villagers love their apples.
Holding all 20 left that you have.
I realized after I'd loaded the map up that I forgot to do the mouth of the cave, so you guys get a black dot.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's our
Works
black
for
dot,
me.
and we love it.
Okay. So, Nick, do you have access to Fen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I think he died.
He hasn't been around for a while.
Yeah.
No.
And
She
the best
got
part
home.
is he's a big camera, so it's literally just been a chair.
Yep.
Impressive.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll punch stuff.
Okay.
Let me just open up another sheet. Freaking
You
like
should
12.
only have 3.
I have like 30 windows open.
How?
It's not 30, it's 5, 6.
Meanwhile, Ryan opens one thing and his whole setup
Yep.
just catches
I have the
fire.
recording, Discord, and 3 sheets plus the game.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I thought you were talking about just for the game. I'm
I
like, wait,
might.
what?
I need to make Misty multi-attack, but I will one to action.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, is everybody set up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be as ahead of everyone as I can, so that they have to go to my aura first.
Okay. Well, put yourself where you want to be.
Is that where everyone's standing that far from the cave entrance? Or are you guys
I mean-
right in the cave entrance?
Where is the ropes coming down from the ship?
The ship. I'm just gonna do a quick little
How much space do they?
circle. They are here.
At the moment, the 3 of us are the only ones outside, right?
Okay, they're there.
Yeah, everyone else would be still behind us for now.
While I'm preparing for them to get closer, can I climb up a tree to get a better range? Do the trees look stable?
No, the
No?
trees have been dead and cracked. You think that even with your light frame crawling up into them, the boughs would break underneath you.
Okay. Kira's going to go here then, so that he can at least see through the woods and stuff.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
where we're gonna be our line.
Okay.
Okay.
I will stand by the cave entrance to make sure no shadows go in.
Okay. So the workers are moving along. I'm going to just draw the path so that way we don't have to deal with. I don't have to do tokens. They are moving from here. That's why stop. Stop it.
Just stop it.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Delete that because that was horrid.
And the
There.
ship is 200 feet up.
Yes,
Yeah.
there. So that is the line. They are making a beeline to the ship and loading things up. They understand you guys are have a lot to load up, and they are making quick work of it.
Akira and Shadow are blessed, as well as I.
When they get closer, right?
Yeah,
So-
I'm assuming we're about to jump into it, so... assume
About
we're
this
gonna-
time,
Yeah.
Akira, you see them first. You've
Mhm.
been tracking the few that have been approaching. You're able to spot it, point them out to the others. Again, you only see 5.
5? I lost track of. Okay.
5 to 7. No, yeah, you saw 7. 7 saw 5. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember now.
So
I
was
it's
going
that
to say-
confusing thing with my name.
I was going to say I've got to tell them I lost track of them if I lost track of them.
No, okay, you got 2 who, Akira, Shadow, and...
Mm-hmm.
And himself.
Okay,
And Bless is an extra D4 to attacks, or
correct.
Yeah.
okay.
Marked with Bless, and then... we're gonna put concentration. What's a good? That's a good concentration. Sure. Okay. So, based on ranges, Akira, you get 4 shots.
Mhm.
Shadow and 7, at 120 feet, you'll get 2.
Okay.
So, I would like you all to make your attack rolls now.
Huzzah!
8. Missed. Let's add the D4 though.
Oh fuck.
So
So, Akira,
11.
no.
okay. Second one, 10 plus 1, 11 again.
No.
Dang it. 6. Jeez, Cassia.
Nope.
So that brings my...
Finally.
my-
Okay, so I probably should have had you guys go in order. Akira,
Yeah.
you got 1 hit.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Shadow. First one.
It was a nat 1 for the first one. That
Yeah. Nope. Didn't. No on that one.
then
Um,
total 13 with Bless.
That
for
one hit.
16 damage.
Okay.
16, no, 15. Sorry, bad math.
Okay. So
8 of it was psychic.
gonna go here. Okay.
I think my first shot was an 11.
Yeah, my 11's missed. Dang.
And making sure that there's no resistances that I need to to factor in. And then, okay. So you got... Kira got 1, Shadow got 1, 7 got...
7 got 11 total
Okay, then...
with that first shot.
Okay, you get 1 more.
There you
Nice.
I think yeah. Forget
That one
plus,
hit.
that-
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Yep. Doing that.
Nice.
10 necro. No healing, and if they are undead, something happens. Let's see.
go. And,
Okay.
and then Akira's damage is 22 force.
Okay, so that Akira, you catch one of the kobolds scurrying from one tree to the other, pop, and it just scatters. Shadow, you fire off the first rock and land right on another one of the humanoid ones. But the follow-up one, it didn't kill it outright. So you try to hit with the follow-up one, and it doesn't nail it. 7.
Mm-hmm.
You cast your chill touch the first time, and it slides right past one of the shadows as it slips behind a tree. So catching it, moving behind the tree and expecting it to move the other, you predict it, throw another one out there, and you watch it float dead on, hit the target, and become absorbed into the shadow. You may remember, necrotic damage does not affect these things.
Oh, you fed it Wheaties. That's good.
I mean, they specifically, the spell has an effect on the undead. Alright.
Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying they are immune.
Yeah, most undead isn't immune to necrotic.
But that one has disadvantage.
That's
Yes.
okay. That is okay.
For this one turn, which he's not going to close.
I will. I'm sorry. I didn't realize what spell you were going to cast at the start because I was busy with other things. Would have reminded you of that.
Alright, I haven't. Well, shoot. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Because you would have known. Was there another spell you?
Well, technically,
Yeah,
the ability
I can-
on it would still work. It just wouldn't take damage.
They would take no damage, but they would still have disadvantage on within the next round. But these are 120 away, so
Wizards know how to use slings, right?
Wizards know how to use book.
I have another 120-foot spell that I can do. I can
Okay.
cast
That's it.
instead. Do I have time for 2 magic missiles?
yeah. I mean, it's 2 rounds of attacks.
Yes, and I have 3 first-level spells left, so I will use 2 first-level spells to magic missile 2 of them.
Pew 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 pew.
So
eight
roll all your
bolts.
damage for 1.
I'll do 1d4 plus 3 twice.
3 times.
Six
1d.
damage.
Okay.
Oh no, is it
It's
1d4
3
or
times.
3d4?
It's
Give me a
1d4
second.
plus 3. No, it's 1d4 plus 1 3 times.
Yeah, so disregard that one. Sorry. Hang on. 3d4 plus 3.
There you
so
There you go.
first one that hits is 12. Second one is also 12.
Okay.
Nice.
12 damage to 2 different of the shadows.
Amending here. We're gonna.
Sorry about that.
No. So 12. Okay. So, as you had chill touch ready to go. You thought, undead, magic missile, tried and true.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully I
a
don't need this
barrage of missiles, 3, go whizzing through the trees, parting around the various dead trunks, knocking away a couple of branches as they plow through and converge on one of the shadows as it howls in pain. Again, that high-pitched whistling as it slips behind a tree. You catch another one just out of the corner of your eye and throw 3 more. Same thing. Another hissing scream and disappears. The rest of them scatter, hiding within the trees. You see no more movement at the distance.
Who's tapping? Thank you.
They're tricky. We should get on the ship and plan.
At this point, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy. What button did we push when we went to town? Like, did we push the bring all the zombie button? Like, is that the?
Obviously. You're like, oh, we're here, by the way.
No,
Just
no, it
so
wasn't-
you know.
It wasn't a button, it was a bell. You rang dinner.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I can't select my token.
Like a dinner bell, like a zombie shadow dinner bell.
Why
Just
can't you select your token. Give me a second.
I
let's
would
see.
love to know that. Yeah.
Still trying to understand why we have to attack Shadow, but I'm concerned.
She
My
started
little
it.
cousins.
See if you can.
Nope.
Move it
Still,
Restart.
This is what happens
Yeah,
to Shadow when
I'll
she doesn't change her name back.
Yeah.
She becomes a
What
Shadow.
happens with what?
When you
That's
don't change your
better
name back to Star.
initiative.
All right, you've got the
You go full emo.
Agreed.
the
At least
staff.
I'm not Broken Shadow like I was gonna be.
That staff was a good investment.
It really was.
come on.
Broken Shadow like strong or like broken like mind?
When
mean-
I had the amnesia, I was gonna be known as Broken Shadow, and then I got fixed. So
Get your cats fixed, folks.
Damn.
You're just gonna leave that catnip out and pounce on it. Let me, well, my thing's still loading because
Because reasons.
roll 20 or my computer. So, as soon as it
We'll
loads,
continue.
I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, I want to continue on with it. Roll a d20. Do you have a d20 next to you?
Yeah, I can find one.
Just roll a d20 for me. I'll add you in. That way we've got you.
2. So that's a 2.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Just,
The cleric should always
It's a
get
good thing.
last.
Well,
Yep.
But yes, I understand.
Double checking.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, that was
Add
weird.
it in.
Yeah.
Sending order. Okay. We are good. Everybody's here.
The bros.
So
There I am. And now I can select my token, so that's good.
good. Excellent. From the trees. They've basically changed tactic to break line of sight, realizing that you guys are now going to hotshot them. So,
Smart
From-
bastards.
from the roots of one of the trees, you see one emerge. Nick is broken,
Oh, is he?
and another. Melissa broke Nick. We gotta get him back anytime soon?
Okay, we're good.
oh,
Okay, give me a second. That's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. And with that, Fen,
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
what are you doing?
Alright. So, I see these little fuckers over here pop up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finn's just gonna look around, flex his shoulders a little bit. Oh,
Nope.
time to do what I do best. Did we get a short rest while we were in the cave with the dragon?
You did.
some of you.
Yes.
Okay, I just
You-
need to
you
know
would
if
have
I have
gotten
my
a
key
short.
points back. I'm going to use Step of the Wind to get over there.
Okay.
You can move yourself where you were gonna be standing. I just moved you out here.
No, this is fine. I'll just go here.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So you went past this one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Step of the
Hold
Wind
on,
doesn't.
hold on. Let me look at the feature real quick because it does something special for my drunken technique.
Cause I know, like, Drunken Master is one of those that I haven't played much.
Yeah.
You benefit from whenever you use Flurry of Blows, you benefit from Disengage.
It was Flurry of Blows, not Step the Wound.
Right. Okay, so you would provoke an attack of opportunity
I would. That's fine.
from
That's
this
fine.
one, unless
Yeah,
you want
go
to go
ahead.
for this.
No, go ahead. I
Okay.
did what I did.
So it's gonna reach out and try to smack you. Not with 9.
No, it's gonna hit his buddy.
I think they have to be within 5 feet of them.
Yeah, they have to be
Oh,
within
they're
5
not
feet of
within
each
5
other.
feet?
No.
Oh, I'm zoomed out way too far. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a little better.
Okay, so
Technically, he could have ran up without any opportunity attack.
he could have, but he didn't. He took the path that went right past it.
What's the point? I want to draw them in. I
Okay.
am a big, meaty furbolg. I'm gonna slap this one with my foot.
Okay.
My
Make
foot.
your attack roll.
Ooh!
Nice.
Ooh!
Nice.
With my foot.
That misses.
Whack. Roll your damage.
Nice.
13 points of damage. Nice. So, this little kobold, you come running past as the kobold that was hiding in the shadows of the root of the tree there reaches out for you. You kind of do this dodging spin, kind of pirouette around, hop on one foot, and then stick your foot straight through a kobold's head as it just the form kind of scatters for a moment and then coalesces back around your foot.
Alright.
It's pretty ragged. It looks like torn tissue paper.
No.
Nice. Roll your damage. Okay.
Oof. Misty rolled higher than me.
You see, guys,
Well, Misty
you
is
just gotta
amazing.
get shit done. Misty will work on your kung fu later.
Dog food?
Yeah. Way of the something. See, Shadow? I could have taught you this, but no.
I was learning from Splinter.
I was learning from Splinter.
Oh, Fen.
Splinter
might be
slaps you.
Q's turn.
We also didn't have a lot of time to do much.
Okay.
so-
Q's gonna
Splinter's with you.
walk towards his brother. He's gonna
So
point
you're
at the one on the
skipping
left. What? Misty's way on the bottom. Misty way
Misty's
down there.
Misty's right here.
Misty's at 5.
Oh, that's not what I mean. Misty is up by the cave.
Yeah, it's not her turn.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
sorry, it carried over from the last initiative roll.
No, Misty's a 5.
There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna walk towards my brother. I'm gonna point to the one on the left, be like, watch out, that one's going to the boat. Then I'm gonna walk towards Fen while casting Spirit Guardian. And be like, why do you never, like, stay near anyone? Just angrily walking towards it. So this one has to
Okay.
make a save.
Okay. What's the save?
Wisdom.
Is my music too loud, guys, or can
Don't
you not
hear
hear
it.
that?
Can't
Okay.
hear.
Okay.
Alright, so it takes 13 radiant damage.
All
And
right.
his
It's too
speed
loud,
is-
just tell me.
And his speed
And-
is reduced. And
Oh,
its speed is
it-
super reduced.
It's
Alright, hold
0.
on. I want to see if I went as far as I could. I did. Okay. So around me, it's
Okay.
just a bunch of oak leaves going in a rapid circle.
And as you walk past this shadow, it starts getting buffeted by these leaves. Trying to hold its shape, it just gets shredded into nothing but tiny little flits of shadow. Okay. Scarlet.
Oh,
Skip you. It's your turn.
I will charge up here.
Did you have I forgot to clear initiative from the last battle. What was your initiative this battle?
She was
Skip,
16.
Okay.
16.
Yep, you're good.
I'll swing my sword at him.
There you go.
Use your sword foo.
Poop. Don't think it hits though, right?
Sorry, give me a second.
That's
You
12.
Catch up. 12? Just hits.
Oh, sweet.
So last time the 12 was the minimum hit when you were firing your crushing hearts crush.
Mhm.
So, 6 points of damage. So you hack through this creature, and you see the energy of your sword pass through and kind of burn away the shadow. It doesn't seem to have done lots of damage, but it's definitely hurting.
Okay, can I do my divine favor?
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
All right. What are you doing with it?
I think it gives her a D4 of radiant
Yeah,
damage.
1d4 extra for
Oh,
of
okay.
radiant.
Sorry. Then yes, you can. I'm trying to remember divine favor.
It's the one that just gives her a D4 to all her hits.
Oh right. Okay. So
There you go.
Trying.
You're attacking again.
Yes.
All right. This time, you come back with the backswing, chop through, and just scatter shadow everywhere.
Wow.
Lots of damage on that one.
Mhm.
Well struck, Scarlet.
Cool.
Bringing
And
us to
I-
Browen.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you have more you wanted
No.
to do?
Barrows.
I'm done.
Barrows.
I've got Browen
Yeah,
and
you
Barrows
should-
at
okay,
14.
you should just erase your list. It's
Actually, I don't even see Browen.
it
on
goes
the list.
yeah, it goes
I don't see Browen.
it
Browen's
goes
gonna
Fen,
have to-
Q, Scarlet, then it's Barrows, Akira, Shadow, Misty, 7, no bro.
Damn it. All right. Sorry. Give me a second here.
No worries.
I know Bro got a 14, so he was with.
So he just
Barrows.
didn't he just didn't hit his list.
Mhm.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll add turn. Put him on 14. We're fine.
Yeah. And Barrows can go before me anyway. That's fine. I want him to.
Okay. Fen, Q, Scarlet, Barrows and Bro. You guys can organize it how you want.
Barrows and Bro. Do. Go ahead, buddy. You can go first.
Sounds like a terrible cop show. Anyway,
Yep.
I'd watch it.
Right after Cop Dead.
I would too.
right?
And then
Wednesday
right
night.
after,
Spin off.
yep.
Spin off of Cop Dead.
That's 30 feet from where I was.
It's the Fox version.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
This is fine. Oh, hold on.
You can charge.
Yeah, but then I can't.
I mean, if it's 30 feet, he's just going to close the gap on you anyways, and they're going to get attacked regardless.
Right. Yeah, we'll do that.
My green circle is a friend.
Okay.
Do that, and then we'll bonus action rage. Actually,
Oh, give me a second here. I see where my problem is.
bonus action rage.
That didn't work.
Did you delete me?
I didn't intend to. Give me a second, and I'll add you back in. This is not going the way I want to, because
I've been
roll
joking
20.
about it much.
You're good, bud. You're doing great. You're doing great. No worries.
Okay,
All good.
Give me a second. I'm going to clear the list. Clear. I'm going to do this right. It's from scratch. Do it the right way.
Fen 24. Q 19.
Stand by. I'm going to add all of the people in first.
Matt, if you
Yes?
just click and drag and get all the tokens in one group, you can just click add turn and we'll add all of them separately.
Ah. Okay, give me a second here. Remove all. Clear. There. There. Everybody! And then we go right click. Where's add turn?
It would be on the box of everything you just highlighted. You have to right click that.
Hey,
Look at that.
Okay. So,
You want me to read them off to you?
yeah, starting with Misty. Or,
Misty was 5.
5. Okay.
Shadow 6. Barrows 14. 7 2.
Q.
19.
Akira.
13.
13.2.
Fen.
24.
21. Go 24.
It's super high.
Scarlet.
16.
16.
And then Bro
14.
is 14. Remember that. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Now I gotta get these guys. Reroll.
Zeros. All zeros. Zeros is fine.
No. You're not that lucky.
Dude, I feel like I'm on fire.
Like in a good way, like a hot streak, or a bad way, like
Like,
buddy
super
broke
freaking
crazy?
burned.
Oh,
Look at that tan light. Super white, super dark. Driver tan like a mofo.
Oh.
behold.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, I don't burn anymore. I just feel like I'm burning.
Descending. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any highlights over my.
Because it was a different shadow.
Yeah. So we just skip their turns. It's fine. So, Rowan.
Yep.
Barros, are you done with your turn? Before I move on to Rowan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fucking A, dude. Alright, so coming out of this cave, it's like, this cave is like in a mountain, right?
Yes.
And from where we're standing, like, it's like death trees and a death path and death things walking up the path and a death cave behind us. Just death all around kind of thing?
Death all around. Yeah, lots of dead things.
Fantastic. And I'm 3 feet tall, so I really can't see anything. Is there any way that Bro can go this direction and try to get like up around like the lip of the cave? Like, can I try to like
Climb up on top of the cave entrance.
at least as far as I can get? I might not get the whole way because I'm a halfling, but as far as I can, I want to start climbing so I can see battlefield and kind of get an idea if there's anything coming behind us, because I don't like this. I don't like this situation at all. So I just want to get. If I have to use my action to get up there, that's fine. But that's what I would like to do.
Go ahead and make a athletics check, and this will just
Okay.
determine whether or not you're able to climb up on top without falling on your ass.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Super duper. Just straight. You said what? Athletics?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
I believe in you.
You got this.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Hey,
Not as bad as it could have been.
Okay.
Not as bad as it
So-
could have been.
You're able to try to climb, like you're climbing up on keeping larger rocks. Slip a little bit. I'll say that you're able to get about halfway up. You're not over the mouth of the cave, but you're up on the side of it right now.
Okay. Was
Your
my
next turn,
action?
you'd be able. Go ahead.
Okay, and was my action to get up there, or was it just the movement
Yes.
for right now? That was my
That was
action
your-
to get up there. Okay.
because it's requiring a lot of your focus.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll go ahead and move you up there. Ish.
Alright, just because I don't like this situation at all, as I'm kind of climbing halfway, I'll kind of look back and I can kind of see the battlefield a little easier, and I will just kind of raise my hand up out of the ground, and I'll drop my unicorn as a bonus action, kind of like right in the middle of everyone.
Okay.
Like right around there.
Alright, give me a second here. Unicorn. Gotta scroll.
It is a 30-foot radius, in case anyone was wondering. It's a 30-foot. Not 180-foot radius as originally I had thought it was.
What?
What?
You thought it was 60.
My unicorn does not have a 3-mile radius on it, so 6-mile diameter. It's just 30 feet.
It needs to have a 6-mile diameter.
It can move
Right.
60.
Well, he needs to lift some weights. He like the unicorn was super lazy in the cave. Everyone else was working out. He was like eating bonbons and shit. Yep, that's good. That's perfect. That looks good right there.
Okay.
And that's my whole turn. Movement, action, bonus, boom.
So that would bring us to Akira.
I'm going to take a shot off at this one because he's a bit too close to the ship.
Okay. Make your attack roll. Nice!
Nice.
I'm just gonna say he's dead. You can roll your damage, but I'm gonna just say he's dead.
You also get
I
sneak
got-
attack because you went before him.
Oh yeah, shit.
No, it's floating
Crits.
200 feet up.
Wait. Oh, wait. D6. There we go. Okay, so he exploded.
So this bolt of force punches through, and classic anime style, you just see this like rippling hole form and expand out and scatter it.
Oh, I was thinking like it expands outwards and then implodes in, and then the shadow just wipes out of existence. Second arrow.
Maybe next one.
This guy.
Okay.
Oh.
That
It just hits.
Eh.
And you are blessed, remember.
Oh.
But
Oh.
Yeah.
with the damage done earlier,
And then I'm going to... I'll move over here by shadow.
okay.
I'm done.
So it's now this one's turn.
Oh boy.
Is going to circle around Barrows.
Did you move anything?
He did. He moved
Yeah.
him one space. He was here.
I don't see anything moving. I don't want to refresh.
Okay.
It'll catch up.
Is he not
Yeah.
here for you?
It
Nick?
just did now.
Okay.
So, bro, the boat is 200 feet up in the air. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so Barrows, making its presence known, a shadow slips out from the roots of the tree, grabs your ankles, startling you as this one strikes. You take 13 points of necrotic damage. And 4 points of strength damage.
Wow. Wow. Oh no.
They are awful.
Oh no.
And just think, guys, we now have to traipse into the woods, which are full of these things.
Okay, so that is its turn. Moving on to this one. This one is going to glide up to Fen. Slipping around the tree. And make an attack. I think a 20 hits.
Oh. Shit.
9 points of necrotic. 2 points of strength.
Fuck, dude.
Shadow.
Okay. So I saw the one pop up behind Barrows, right?
You did.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot that one.
That hits.
Nice. 13, including 8 psychic. I'm really good for
Kyle,
my
stop
psychic.
the music.
Oh,
We can hear
sorry.
music in the
Copyright.
background.
Now we can move.
Okay, so 8, 14 points of damage. So you skip it off the ground and into this shadow as it's grabbing Barros' ankles from the roots of the tree, and it blasts through it, ricochets off the root, and it goes off into the distance. You hit it, and hit it hard.
Okay. That's all I got. I don't get any
Okay.
extra attacks unlike some.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
How far is Bro from Misty?
Bro's about 10 feet up.
Okay. Can Misty run up to Bro, pick him up, and then bring him to the rest of the way?
She's gonna climb vertical.
Is there any part that's not vertical?
Not really. Not for this mouth of the cave. That's why Bro had to climb.
Does she want to do an athletics? She wants to do an athletics.
Run, run, run. Run.
Hang on.
Nice.
Let me tell you what to do, sir.
He's excited.
I just saw
So-
what she had for
Her action is going to be to grab Browen. Browen, do you resist? Wolf tries to grab you by the scruff of the neck.
Nope, nope. I trust Misty. We had a
Okay.
thing going. We were talking. Bark, bark. I got it.
Okay. So, with the athletics, you were able to move half her speed up the cliffside there. It is the opening was 20 feet up.
That would be all
So-
her movement.
Okay. So you are able to bring Browen up towards the top.
And that's it.
So we're gonna stay right there.
I-
Around.
Pet Misty on the scruff of her neck while I'm on there, like, oh, thanks. Or roar, roar, roar.
7.
She gets it. She gets it. Either way, she gets it.
All right, I'm seeing all 3 of them. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast magic missile on. Is this one unhurt
Uh,
from a Barrows?
it looks familiar. No, actually, sorry, it does not look familiar.
It does not. All right, I'm gonna cast magic missile on it.
Okay.
That one. My first level. Friggin' wonderful. 8
8 points of damage.
Force damage to it.
So again, missiles fly forth and scatter shadows, but it still maintains its form.
I'm gonna move into the circle, so anything that tries to me is gonna take Spirit Guardians and maintain my concentration on this for Akira and Shadow.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Fen,
Alright, there's one in front of me, right?
there's still one in front of you.
I'm going to strike at him. 17 hit.
That definitely hits.
7. I assume he's still up.
Still standing.
Alright, so we're gonna take another strike.
12 just hits.
Still up. Now, question. I know there's not an enemy still in front of me, but can I still use Flurry of Blows, run over to
Yes.
here?
Mhm.
Okay.
You can use flurry as a bonus action after the attack action at point. It doesn't have to be linear. So make your movement wherever you're going.
Come over here. I got you, Barros, and I'm gonna smack this one.
Okay. Nice.
There you go.
So, this is the one that Shadow hit. So you saw it because you heard the ricochet of the rock off the roots. Run over and field goal kick this tiny little kobold shadow, and watch it just kind of rip in half like paper.
It's good.
Does that end your turn?
Let's see. Yeah, that ends my turn, and I don't think I have any movement left.
Okay. Q.
Okay, I'm gonna walk with this thing, just get it right in range, so it gets
Okay.
hit by the Spirit Guardians.
Okay. It needs to make a Wisdom save.
So it
Which
takes
it
half a
does.
16.
So it takes 16, which poofs it.
Okay.
As well as this one
Another one hiding.
that was hiding within the roots, ready to attack Finn.
Nice.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my action to go back over here.
Okay. Spirit Guardians, it's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll pet the unicorn.
Just gonna
Pretty
look over
unicorn.
Barrows.
If
He-
only
he
you
doesn't
healed with
even
me.
Do anything.
No, I have a giant vacuum cleaner of leaves around me. I do a lot
He
of
just
stuff.
walks up and things die.
So, from there, Shadow, you hear for just a second this as a shadow moves out from behind from the trees, pops up, and strikes at you.
Shadow, here's a shadow.
Did I hear anything?
You did,
Okay.
but you don't get a reaction or anything.
Oh, no,
That
no.
joke, damn it, Nick. Damn it.
Does a 17 hit?
It just hits because my tough hide got fired.
7 points of necrotic. And 1 point of strength damage.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Y'all laugh. Fen,
Yes.
Oh.
the one that you didn't know was there. This could
Oh,
be bad,
no.
sir.
Oh no.
There's more.
You take 5 points of strength damage.
How you doing?
Oh my god, do I actually
I'm
have to heal?
surprised. I'm surprised strength. I'm surprised the strength counts as damage in the dice doubles. That's a.
Yes,
That's
it
the
does,
worst.
because it's all dice associated with the attack.
I thought it was all damage dice. I mean, if
It's
it's
all
strength
dice.
damage, that's cool.
All
It's
dice.
it is strength damage. It's ability damage.
So I have something in common with 7 now.
Below 10
Both
strength.
weak as shit.
Luckily, Net, you could use your noodle arms as damage still.
I don't feel so good.
Why can't we have an inflatable two men?
Windmill those
Ben goes a little bit
twigs.
pale in the face.
You're having mummy flashbacks.
Not the mummies. Not the mummies.
Q, your brother's having mummy flashbacks. What do you do? No, sorry,
Same thing
Scarlet,
I
it's
did the
your
last
turn.
time.
Just cry.
Do you
I would
do,
like to
girl?
cry.
Can I see anything hiding?
You can make a perception check.
Because these fuckers. Perception?
Screwed up on something I wanted to do. Fuck.
Nah, you
No.
can't. The only ones that you can see are you see the one that's attacking Shadow and attacking Fen.
Okay.
Fuck.
How to kill your party with shadows.
Stop.
I will go here and
Okay.
attack this guy.
Okay.
You got
Oh,
this.
easily.
Nice.
Ooh. Done.
Can I roll my d4 still? Because I'm
You can.
salty. Okay.
I will never deny you rolling more. Using an ability.
Oh, if you
Not
roll.
just rolling it because you want to roll. But. Burns away.
And...
Shadow.
Wait, do I
You
have
have
another one though?
You do have another attack. Do you have another target within range?
Well, can I use my Eldritch Blast?
That's an action.
Oh, okay. So then no.
But Shadow, you recognize that Shadow as the one that you hit earlier.
The one that
That-
was coming up.
The one that
road?
hit you, yes.
Okay. I was like, the one that I just shot from Barrows that got poofed?
No.
Okay.
The one that you shot coming up the road.
Okay, got it.
It was
Browen,
salty.
you are now on top of this cave mount entrance, about 20 feet up. What are you doing?
I mean, okay. Does Barris want to go? Do you have something you want to do? Because it don't matter to me, man.
Yeah, you guys are going at the same time, so you guys work it out.
All I'm doing is going up and going to hit the one that's attacking.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing.
do it up.
You do have enough movement to probably flank it.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be what, there?
One to your right.
There
you go.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yep. Okay, this is gonna go horribly.
There you go.
No, it didn't. You're
Does
good.
that still count as a 20 with a -1?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, 'cause rolled
Does it?
20.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So it's
It
all
counts,
the same.
as a,
20
it
on the
counts
die.
as a crit.
Wow.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Well then.
It's hard lifting the sword.
Yeah.
You're used to just swinging it around like it's nothing. Now, you practically have to drag it forward, but that dragging momentum allows you to swing low on this kobold as you wrench it forward, coming up and around. So it's almost like a shoryuken, where you run past Fen, sling your blade just at the kobold's feet. It tips to the side, but as you come back and around, full swing, come down on this kobold, and you just watch its form rip apart.
No, it doesn't get absorbed into the sword for being undead.
Oh no! It just-
There it is. There it is.
You keep that nonsense away from me.
It's about time.
I've been working on that.
So, Browen,
Yeah, I mean, right now the field's cleared, or what are we looking at here?
all of the creatures that you can see are done.
All right. All right. So, for my position of field general here, field maintenance, from the back of Misty, I will take out an owl feather from my pouch and kind of start tearing all pieces of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as I do that, I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals, and I'm gonna summon 8 giant fucking owls just out into the field here,
Okay.
and Can I have them hold their action to attack if they see any more come down? Just be like in a fucking flight pattern, like a hole pattern?
Do they have a dive bomb ability?
Well, they have 60 feet of flying. I mean, however you play that.
Well, so you can hold an action, but you can't really hold a turn.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Okay. Let me.
So I will let you consider that before you cast the spell.
No, that's fine.
Can you hold an action to dash into a target? Just to close the gap so that they couldn't move without an attack of opportunity?
Well, what if I did this? What if I had all of my owls I'll fly them out into the stratosphere here up above everyone and have them fly down with 60 feet of movement to literally be with all of my friends. I have a couple of friends out here. Can I have a giant owl with each of them?
You can.
And as that movement, have them hold their action that if something else pops up, attack it. Can I do it that way?
I would allow that. Give me a
Okay.
second.
You guys just see a whole bunch of giant owls. Just
Everywhere.
woohoo!
Owl. They're medium or large?
These guys are considered larges.
Okay.
You guys want to fly on some owls? Jesus, that's so silly.
As this
Sounds like a
happens,
plan.
Finn just kind of brings up his gourd, puts the cork in it. I've got to stop.
You say that every
Drinking.
morning. You literally say that every morning.
We should regroup on the ship. Figure
I'm
out
just
next move.
popping out owls. Oh, look at them drop! Look at them
3,
drop!
4,
Drop
5,
it in.
6,
We
7,
could regroup inside the
and
green circle.
8.
Yeah, we could pop one up next to me. I think that's enough for everyone, right?
Okay.
You get an owl. I'll say that while I'm throwing the feathers out. You get an owl. You get an owl.
Okay.
That's
So-
I think that's all I currently do.
Hang on, my fire alarm's going.
Oh, good.
Good.
I'll bonus action shillelagh on my staff. I don't know, just for something to do. Sure.
Hit it with a broom.
Kill it,
Yeah.
but not with fire.
Crit hit with the broom. Improvised weapon.
So, Scarlet,
Yeah.
with a slight distraction from the owl, but you hear as two
Oh no.
shadows slide out from underneath the trees. Why there? They don't make this easy. And flank you.
Okay.
Yes, Browen. Your owl does get to attack one of them.
Sweet.
Poke him in the
Okay.
eye.
Owl them. Give them a hoot they'll remember forever.
Woohoo! Oh, I can do this a cool way, right? Slash rule.
You've got giant owl on in your list.
Of course I do. Cause DM.
I gotta support my druids.
I love it.
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage. Which one are you hitting? The little one or the
wh-
big one?
Whichever one you say I can hit. I'm not sure which
You can
one
hit
I can hit.
either one of them, and they're within range.
I'll hit the big one.
Big one, okay. So roll your damage. Hit the attack button. Nice.
Holy fuckballs! Seriously?
Nice.
Is that maxed? That was
Yeah,
maxed.
that was max.
Nice.
Well done. So, this shadow springs up in front of Scarlet, reaching out to strike her, and your owl just rips through its form. It doesn't kill it, but
Oh, damn it.
They do count as magical, if that was what reduced the damage.
I know. No, it's
Okay.
not. It's just they have more health than 13.
They have 14.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
Scarlet, the shadow
no.
in front of you reaches out, smacks you with this shadowy appendage. You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
1 strength damage.
Whew. Okay.
As
okay.
the one behind you, coming in low, strikes at the back of your leg and misses.
Wow. Nice.
Even with advantage.
Wow.
Lucky you!
Yeah.
Well, he's just little. You know, he's just a little guy.
Akira.
I will move right here. And I will
Okay.
shoot the small one first, then the big one.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
I will, once I figure out where my character sheet went. There it is. Small one first. Pew!
Okay. I'm assuming that that obliterates the little one.
Golly jeez.
Second one, 12.
That just hits.
Whew.
Do it.
Golly jeez.
And then I'm gonna go back
Nice.
with my owl buddy, and I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll move here. I'm done.
Okay.
Bless you, by the way. Someone sneezed.
I heard it.
Sorry.
Jesus, you get a 10 mod on this fucking golly
Yeah,
fuck
he's doing
balls.
sharpshooter.
Sharpshooters.
Ooh. Ah, okay.
That's why I did so much too with greatsword.
Whoo.
Weapon master.
My
So-
owl goes, whoo. Whoo.
As you get one attack against them,
Mhm.
you can attack the one to the right of Akira.
Can what about this owl? Is it within range?
It's barely within range. However,
Oh.
he instructed them to protect the individuals assigned.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so that owl's gonna fly with him
Technically,
if he
it's
moves.
threatening me too, because it's adjacent to me.
You're
Are you shooting my owls? Is that what's happening right now?
No.
Yes.
No.
Your owl gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. I was
All
gonna
your
say,
attack.
what the hell?
Last time I helped you guys.
Okay, that hits. 10
Um,
points of slashing.
Which one of these is moving up to me first?
They're moving at the same time.
Okay. When one of their turns ends, I'm moving.
I know, but that's
Okay.
the thing. They're operating at the same time. I got the thing out of
Okay.
the way. That thing out of the way.
Shoot.
God damn. There we
Shoo,
go.
owl. Shoo. Ooh. Get away.
18 hits. Oh, 18 hits me. My bad. That's an owl. Owl doesn't hit me.
Okay. So,
Hooty hoo.
and I don't think a 15 hits.
No.
Okay. They both miss. So you manage to... You see both of them rise up. The owl just enough coming, and you kind of just nimbly dance from one side to the next. That ends their turn.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay.
I'll move here. There we go.
Shadow.
You could have stayed where I could be flanking.
No, I don't
It's
stay in
okay.
melee.
That's okay. That's fine. So I am.
You're flanking with an owl.
Well,
Is a
Yes.
friendly creature.
as long as that. Well, I wasn't sure with it being up in the air.
It was able to attack it.
Okay, so I am going to advance to the edge. Stab it with my short sword.
Nice.
Good hit.
Ooh. Like point at it.
And
Point at it with his talon. Hit this one. Ooh.
okay. What are you doing with the rest of your turn?
I'll move over here. I'll keep it from getting to you. That's it.
Okay. Misty is on top of the rocks.
How high is that owl from Bro?
It's right next to him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump on the owl's back. And that's my turn.
Okay, I need an acrobatics check. You're trying to balance on an owl.
I love it.
She has nothing else she can do besides movement, so I might as well have her have some fun.
Conversations you never thought you'd be having today.
It's awkward, but she manages to jump. She loses her footing for a minute and then just lays prone on the back of the owl.
Yep.
Oh.
So if you get on her back, you're technically flying on a wolf, not an owl.
A wolf owl. I like it. A wow?
A wow.
No?
That's what I was just thinking.
It goes woof.
It goes, whoo! No? It goes, whoo! No? I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Do it live.
What's everybody's passive perceptions?
18.
Garbage.
That's terrible.
Let me look that up.
14.
Oh no, 16.
Okay.
That's not right.
Nobody's
15.
in 19?
I've got a 19.
It's
I put it in
literally
the
just
chat
your
for you.
perception plus 10.
No, but he
So,
has a 19.
okay.
Well, maybe Akira.
Akira has a
I was gonna
19.
say,
I put
Akira.
it in the chat.
As you jump back from the shadows that popped up to underneath you, you see a shadow underneath the boat start. The form almost just melts into the rope and begins coiling up.
Of course it does.
Damn these things.
And the sailors have already gone up the ropes, right? Like, they already did their shit, they're already up, or they're still doing their shit?
They're currently in the cave. They're
in the cave! Got it. Okay, cool.
But there's still people up there.
They brought their tarps and stuff and were doing their own thing. Got it.
Okay. 7. There's a shadow right behind you.
Watch out, 7!
I see it. Akira, did you point that out to anybody?
Not yet. It's not my turn.
Okay. Just point at this one and kill it. It's second level magic missile, probably. 15 points of damage to this one right here. Why is that not? Okay, there we go.
Amazing.
1 point shy.
Oh,
It is tattered rags of shadow.
spit on it. Bonus action.
Dirty.
Make an Arcana check.
Been hanging out with Scarlet, dirty thing. Just spit on it.
I am leaving this to Lady Luck. Point.
Ooh. We like Lady Luck.
I believe in you, 7.
You got this.
For some reason, my character sheet. So,
Soon spit. Woo!
So, the missiles fly, and you see the shadow, like the last one hits, and you get this brief premonition of the shadow still standing. You focus your will, and the last bolt bursts, scattering it.
that's what I thought.
Yes, you did think it.
I'm not going to deny you on 1 point. That just
Thank
sucked.
you. Well, that would have been about right, but I appreciate it.
No, I more for the fun.
Well, thanks. I will put a hand up to one of the owls if it wants to take me up to the ship. And I tell the others, we should take advantage of the ship, because who knows how many more of these things are coming.
He
We
said
need
who.
the high ground.
You did?
He said who with an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Quite. That's my turn.
Okay.
Things are such a chore.
Just double checking something here. Oh, did he not make it on the initiative order? No, I had him in the other one. That's dumb. Just gonna put him there. Perfect. That's about right. Okay. Fen.
Alright. Looking around, do I see any more?
Not make a perception check. Nope.
Alright, and the crew's still in there working on the dragon, right?
Correct.
So we gotta protect them. What I'm going to do, I'm going to step right here, and I'm just gonna patient defense. That'll be
Okay.
my turn.
All right.
Does it take an action to look around?
It's been back and forth in my head. If you're looking really hard, I will give you advantage on the perception check. But it takes your whole action.
That's fine.
Do that. Well,
So I
normally it takes your whole action.
see... Okay. Alright.
You spot. Okay, so you do see the one that is.
Okay. I'm gonna point at the one on the rope. They're going up the rope, and then Sylvanas, help me if you guys don't get in my freaking leaf storm. And I'm gonna start walking over. And while I'm going with my bonus action, with that moments of talking, is gonna be mass healing word.
Okay.
So Scarlet, Shadow, Akira, Bro, and one of the owls. Because why the hell not?
Yes.
So, with that, you also notice another shadow slinking its way up the ropes. And again, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like ink wicking its way
Ew.
up the rope.
Okay, mass healing word. Everyone gets 11. That was actually really bad. That could have been way better.
Don't worry about it, bro.
It's all good, bruh.
So that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet.
Do I have enough movement to get on the owl, fly over to the ropes?
Half movement to get on the back of the owl. Then you can use half the owl's.
And so is that 40?
Rowan? I can't remember.
The
It's
owl
60.
has 60 feet.
Okay. So it would be 50, it would be 30.
Poop.
You can use the action to dash.
You can also fire your Eldritch Blast.
Can I get on the owl and then do my Eldritch Blast?
You have range for that, yes.
Okay. So plop on the owl.
Plop.
Oh. It's a boy owl. His name is 6. 1 less than 7. So it's no competition. It's 1 less than 7. His name is 6.
I don't know how I feel about you riding 6. 6 is looking at me funny.
Do I roll
Well,
again?
she could have jumped on 7 or 8. So there's a high probability of other
yes, you get 2 attacks per.
A little better.
Okay, yeah. So which one were you aiming at? Sorry.
The one that seems to be closest to.
That would be
top.
this one. This one started up.
Yep. Then
So.
that.
So, you let out a blast of force and catch it right on the rope, and you end up pushing the rope with the thing, and you watch as Shadow scatters past it and then reform as it continues on. Who do we lose?
Balls.
Josh is going to sleep,
Oh, okay.
so he told me to take Fen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this went a little longer than I expected.
It's still game time.
Barrows. I was hoping to be done by 8 since we started an hour. So.
30 feet. That's it.
Okay. So,
Be Rowan next.
yeah, give me a second. I forgot a thing. So we're just gonna have it happen now.
Okay.
He's going to
Of course.
make an attack. And he does have advantage because you didn't see him. Oh, shoot. That was a crit. There we go.
Was it?
It rolled to GM.
Oh. I thought I just wasn't seeing
So.
anything.
Yeah, that's why it rolled double. But, so,
So what is that now?
4 points of strength damage and 11 points of necrotic.
Golly.
They're like sharks. They sense blood in the water.
Scarlet.
If they strength drain 7 to death, he won't become a shadow. This is non-evil humanoids.
You know, I actually thought about that, and
We would know.
That would actually
So,
be really funny. He
Barrows.
dies and just nothing happens. We're all just like,
I will give you a retaliatory attack because you wouldn't have had to use your action. So,
Sure.
Oh.
ouch.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
So
Buddy.
So, this thing catches you right in the back, and you feel it pass through, and it almost feels like it rakes out your kidney. You try to bring Serbius back, but your strength isn't there. Browen.
Alright. Alright, let's do some crazy shit here. Can I take my Wow? Can I take my Wow down to Barrows? I don't know if this is going to do anything. Don't anyone tell me. It's not fair to do that. I'm going to go down and as my action cast Lesser Restoration on him as I see life get drained out of him. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll fucking see. And
Let me
then-
double check if it's. I will double check if that's a thing.
Okay. I'm going to have one owl go attack one of the things going up the rope, another owl go attack another one. Scarlet's on one. And I'm going to start bringing some of these other owls back over. And then I'm going to yell out to everyone, you can get on the owls if you want, that's what they're there for! And then that'll be it. So we'll see what happens
Okay,
from
give me a
all
second.
of
I'm
that.
going to give you control. 'Cause unless they're being ridden, they move on your turn.
So we're gonna come down here. And I believe this owl next to 7 can get to this guy.
well, this one, I think 7's on that owl.
Did you get on the owl or not? Or are you just petting it?
He's on
if
the owl.
it lets me get on it, I would have gotten it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 7 and Scarlet were the only ones that got on an owl, besides Misty.
Fuck. Alright. Alright.
That sums up the situation.
Okay, looking at the spell.
Again, I don't know if it does anything or not. I'm gonna try it.
I gotta double check the Lesser Restoration spell.
No worries.
Condition affecting condition blinded, deaf, and paralyzed. It does not.
Okay. That's okay. I'm trying it anyway.
Okay.
Gosh damn it. 7?
What?
You're messing up my owl squadron here. Okay, that's alright. No, it's cool.
You
Fine,
can
fine.
move
It's
it
cool.
with
It's
7. If seven's
Yeah,
if
that's
seven
fine.
relinquishing control.
All right, check this out. Is there any way that this owl that Seven is next to, as he's trying to get on, because this is all happening out at 6 seconds, the owl's like, oh, and like fucking flies away, but another owl's coming in, because I got 2 owls over here flying in to help everyone.
If you want to do an owl shuffle, go for it.
Yeah, because I need this guy to go to this one. I need this one to go to this one.
Okay. You are able to do so.
These guys are coming in because, like I said to everyone, you guys can get on these if you want, because I'm just bringing in all the owls. Just all the owls. Everyone, you get an owl, right? Everyone gets owls. And then the 2 that are flying, so everyone's making a shift pattern. Just
Okay.
the owls will fly, 4 or 5 feet, just kind of hover on the ground there and kind of drop down for whoever wants to get on. And
Make your 2 attacks.
we'll go with the one up top first.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Definitely. Yeah. No, he poofs.
Cool. This guy.
Okay.
Oh,
Fuck.
Nice.
That's so good.
Eight-
Roll your
18
damage.
still- 18 still hits, though?
Yep.
nice.
Okay.
9.
Nice.
Also poofs.
All the 9s.
9!
9.
So, you send your owls over, and dutifully, they just streak through, wings tucked, talons out, grab the rope, and you watch as instead of pulling the rope with them, they seem to pull and stretch this black tar as it rips through.
Yes. Yes, all good things. Okay. Okay, so action, lesser restoration didn't work. All my owls moved and did their thing.
Yep.
Bonus action, I cast a spell, so I can't really do anything. Alright, that's my... Go ahead.
Can move your totem.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll shift Unicorn over 1 just to kind of make sure everyone's in this bubble. I think everyone is, but we'll just make sure everyone is, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Just so the Unicorn's just like
Just
kind of fucking walking.
Okay.
Just strutting through. Okay, that's my turn. Go ahead.
Akira.
Akira's going to jump onto this owl and leave it here so that Shadow can get on it if she wants. Because I assume it can hold me and Shadow. I'm not that heavy. Right.
It's a 1 medium, 1 large. Yeah,
Okay.
Whatever. Don't care. Go. What are you doing?
And I'll take a shot at this loser.
Okay.
He had a family.
Did.
Does he now?
Right.
12 plus 4.
Okay. Do your damage. Pew. Okay. Pew. Pop. Again, just this quick little snapshot. Scattered.
And then I'm going to look around while I'm holding another arrow, just making a perception, see if I see anything else.
Okay. Scatter perception is
15, damn.
not
Lower
seeing-
than my passive. And then I'll just hold there with the arrow. I'm not firing, obviously. I'm just for effect. Because I can't hold it.
Roger. And nope. Able to get there, so Shadow.
Okay, so I climb up on the owl, if there's enough room, and I look around to see if there's any other shadows.
So between you and Akira's gear,
I'm not that heavy! No, Akira
You're-
says this. Akira says this, not
I
Max.
was gonna
Max
say,
knows.
gear and all of that stuff.
I'm gonna say, she doesn't wear any armor or anything, and most of her stuff's in bag
How
holding.
much do you weigh?
105.
Uh-huh. Akira, how much do you weigh? If it's more than 90 pounds, you fucked.
Yeah, with my shit, I've got more than 100.
Okay. Then if
Most of it's my arrows.
So,
if the owl doesn't seem like it's gonna hold me, then I'm not gonna get on.
okay. So you go to get on the owl, and you realize that like shies away a little bit. To get the sense that it's over capacity.
I'll pat
What
it
do you-
on the head. Are there any shadows around?
Not that you can see. You can make a perception check.
I will.
Okay. If you're using your action to do it, it's with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Okay.
If it's your action.
Oh, pretty good though.
Nice.
So
Those kitty eyes.
you can see
Wow.
two more shadows just beneath getting ready to climb up the ropes.
Say this.
Yeah, I'm pointing those out. There's 2 more! They're trying to get up the ropes! And I kind of push the owl. Get up, get up!
What the fuck? Okay.
What the fuck? Who?
Misty,
Who's pushing me?
She's gonna lick the owl that's with her and Bro, because she's kind of squished between a halfling and an owl.
okay.
Wow.
She's gonna do a bark attack, which barks.
Got it.
Bork. Got it.
She'll
Like
she'll steer the owl.
Yes.
Super bark.
I said whoever wants control, man, you get an owl.
You
so
can-
Misty
Misty
can
is
try-
definitely not controlling an owl. Are you trying to die?
Why not?
Because she has a 3 intelligence.
This one is able
Oh,
to move 80 feet up the rope.
Oh shit.
Dang.
7.
Yeah, were those called out? Those ones?
Yeah.
Were?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Me and the owl are gonna move. How much is the owl's move
60.
speed? 60. Okay, then I'm gonna move. Let me measure this. 60 right there. And move right there, and then toast this one with a second level magic missile.
Okay.
Nice.
11 points of damage because.
It is still standing.
Gosh,
Yeah, I know.
damn it.
But that's what am I gonna do? You know, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm almost out of spells, y'all.
Sven.
I offered you my
So
sling.
Fen will hop on the
Oh
owl,
yeah, no, you're
So it's
right. I
half
should've
his
put a
movement.
chuck to it.
and then it's half the owl's movement to fly.
Correct. 30
Okay,
feet.
so they're just gonna move there. Can he action dash with an owl?
Mm,
Because he's using
I'll
his own
allow it.
action. Okay, so then it would go the whole 60 that time.
uh-huh.
Okay, well he's just gonna go towards the. He's gonna try to go towards the top of the ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him go and try to meet them at the top of the rope.
Okay.
So I don't know
Go
where.
ahead and put him in place.
So he'll
Just
be
put
on
him
the
in
boat.
place next to him.
Okay. Do you want him on like next to the boat or next to them on the boat?
Right there.
Okay.
And we can leave the owl aside just
Yeah.
so can.
So he's pretty much
Layers.
waiting on the top of the rope. So when a shadow comes up, he's gonna just bop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Whip it.
Cute.
And then
Good
I'm
on.
gonna move towards the entrance of the cave, hold my action to dash, so when the guys with the bones come out, I will guide them to the rope safely.
Okay. As you run up to the cave, you look inside and you see it waiting for a signal.
Just come into my vacuum. And then we will walk to the rope.
Sir, what's
Okay.
a vacuum?
So they start following you out.
So 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we're close to the rope.
Okay.
I'm making them stay within my leaves.
Alright. So they're following behind. It's a large tarp. Again, it's 20 feet wide, so not all of them are able to stay with it, but
I will
they're
get as
keeping
many
close
of them
behind.
as I can in my circle of circles. And if that means I have to grab one of those tarp things myself, I will.
No, they're keeping close. So, Scarlet. This one is still on the ground. This one is 80 feet up.
So I can fly and get to here, right?
You could.
60, yep. And I will do...
Owl javelins. Just hold the sword forward.
Cherishing Crush!
Okay. You could melee it.
Fuck
If you're
yeah.
flying up to
in
it,
there?
if you're flying up at an angle to it, could cut it. You could also cut the rope.
I would like to cut the rope.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Don't miss the rope.
Yeah.
There.
Literally has an AC of 10. Okay, do your damage.
Strong rope.
No, I'm just saying, like, are we stranding the crew down?
No, there's other ropes.
We have rope, too.
And we have 8
So-
owls.
You cut, like, you fly by and cut rope just above where the shadow is, and it begins to plummet.
Cool. And then, can I then attack the one on the ground with my Cherishing Crush?
You use an attack. However, as it's falling, I will allow for an attack against the shadow that is falling.
Oh, yay, okay.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 attacks. You hit.
The DM is wise and merciful.
Okay. Roll your d4 damage.
Nice.
So, you slash once, wheel around, and just barely catch the rope as it's bending over, and chop a let's say about 6-inch section rope off the end, containing nothing but the shadow as it burns away.
So does it technically count as a double kill? She did kill the rope.
Rope.
Yes, the rope was a mimic.
That makes so much sense.
Yes.
That's dangerous on an airship. What if somebody slid down that
It was a
rope?
friendly mimic. They named him Bill.
Okay.
Tamed.
The mimic rope named Bill.
Does that end your
That's how
turn?
it works. You just grab it, and now you're stuck, and it just lifts you up.
Yep.
Scarlet, does that end your turn? Good? Okay. Browen and Barros.
Go ahead, Barros. You're the one who's like half dying here. What do you want to do, buddy?
Ow!
Not
Harsh!
really much of anything. There's not really much I can.
Crawl on it out, dude.
And do what?
Fly
Die
away?
quicker?
Fly, sir. Fly out of here.
Fly, you fool.
Thank you! Finally, someone did the rep.
Fly.
If you get an owl, it's half your movement, and then half its movement, then you use your action to dash, you go 90 feet.
Like I said, to
Just
do what?
get-
Die quicker?
Just get up out of their reach,
Get
and then
on the
you
damn
can
owl
shoot them.
and get on the ship. We need to leave. This place is evil.
It's because Seven's here.
Probably, but
Told you
Damn.
all that from the beginning.
Waiting for one day we're gonna go in the woods, and it's actually gonna be Seven. We've been with a mimic the entire time.
oh Lord. Be about right.
It took you guys long enough.
Well, damn.
7 kills us. And then makes
Just
us
one
into
by one.
puppets. It makes us into puppets for a tea party.
On the ship. Fly with the...
Alright. So, Browen,
Yeah.
what you doing?
That's such an interesting question. I'm glad you asked. Is it my turn to go?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Barros
great. Okay.
Barros got on the owl and took off.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm good. I'm glad that happened.
We're making progress.
Just as long as, some shadows don't pop out of nowhere and attack Rowan and cause him to lose concentration on the spell.
Can you make like a shoelace and knot?
No, but I can make like a shoelace and tie a nice bow around everything.
All right. Okay, so what I was gonna do was I was gonna yell in the cave to get these guys to get their asses moving, but these
They're
guys are
moving.
moving now, right? So
Yeah.
we don't need to
Yeah.
do that.
Correct.
They're moving now. Okay. Okay, so I got an owl here.
The one down
Right.
here is the one with Barrows. This is the
That one has
you were
barrels. Yeah, that's mine. That one has Akira on it,
on. Yes, and not Shadow.
I'm
And
not
not-
on it.
and not Shadow. Okay. All right. I'm going to send my owl over to Shadow,
Okay.
and then
Is Misty still there? Misty's on
I-
that owl with you.
oh yeah. Misty's still here, right? Misty's still here.
She's still on the owl.
All right. So I'll do this all on my turn. I'm going to communicate with Misty, tell her to come with me if she wants to. Hopefully, I'm going to B shape over into my own giant eagle, back to eagle form, and I will send the owl over to Shadow. So now Misty can literally just drive the fucking giant eagle now. And then,
This
and
one's
then we
fun
will
more than
just
I
take
have.
off up. We will take off up into the air as a mighty Weagle. No, Weagle.
Woggle?
Woggle. A Weagle woggle, but they don't fall down.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Just
Can't tonight.
wow.
My brain hurts.
So if I look around the board here real quick, everyone should have a fucking eagle. I mean owl,
it's
right?
just
Everyone has an
Shadow and I are on the ground right now, and the people with the tarps. But we're fine if she gets in my bubble.
and but you're escorting the crude over,
Yeah.
and I just sent an owl over to her, right?
Yes.
All right, so me and Misty are out there. We're gonna poof up into the air as our movement. Just fucking. Actually, you know what? We'll go back over on top of the cave entrance. Go back there and just kind of make sure that everything's going smoothly. We're gonna manage the field here,
Okay.
if that's okay.
This dog has had more like flying time than I have.
Okay. There you go. Is that end your turn, bro?
And I just yell out to everyone, hurry up, let's go. That's it, the whole thing.
Okay.
Before I turn into an eagle.
Akira.
So, to clarify, before this gets ridiculous, can I only dash with my action because I am specifically trained to dash with my bonus while I'm on a
Oh, for the eagle?
for the owl?
Yes.
Okay.
The
I wanted
owl
to make
is
sure that I wanted to make sure before I went 200 up to the ship in a turn.
Yeah.
no.
Your
Okay.
owl's your mount, dude. Your
In
owl's your
that
mount.
case, I'm going to go 60 up, which is the movement, right?
Yeah.
Up towards the. Is this the bow or the? What side of the ship is this?
That's the bow of the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna go 60 feet up there, and I'm gonna take off 2 pot shots at the. I'm gonna look down there, make sure there's no other shadows down there, although it's big clusters. So
Okay. Regular standard perception for quick check.
12. Okay, I'm
Don't
just
see
gonna shoot
anything.
this guy.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Shoot.
Okay.
Anybody next to him?
Just Fen.
I think Fenn's
No,
still
Fen-
like.
Fen's up top.
No,
Yeah.
nobody's.
Okay, so he just takes 23 force. And then I will end my turn 60 feet up. Probably
And by
around
that,
here.
I'm going to call combat a close.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank fucking God!
Good run, guys. Good run.
So, Q's gonna be at the bottom. I'm gonna yell up to 7. We should save the people of the town. If you bring the
with
boat
you.
above the town, I can make sure they get to the ropes.
Oh,
Yeah, let's evacuate this town then.
Matt, while we're getting everybody up the ropes, I'm just gonna hover on the owl, just keeping the ropes clear with my bow.
So
Making
we do,
sure.
we do know that the shadows do not like light, right?
Bright light, though they, like I said, their forms.
Yeah, it's just that they like slow down and they're not like so aggressive in a sense?
That was the ones that you encountered last
the
night.
weak
that
ones,
reacted
yeah.
to the daylight.
Okay.
Natural daylight, they will have sensitivity now that they've fed.
Mhm.
But the daylight spell will not have an effect on them.
Okay. And right now it is still daytime outside this bubble of sadness?
It's dim light because of the overcasting shadows.
Yes, but I mean, like, outside of the thing, it's
Yes.
still... Okay. Yell out, bro, can you make a bunch of O's in the sky above the town? You just skywrite a bunch of circles.
I'm an eagle right now, but
Mhm.
I
Give
will.
me 10 minutes, I can cast. It's a ritual.
Yeah, I can fly Misty up to the boat first and do it.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, I'm going to run to the town. And... I'm going to check for an empty house.
Sure about that.
Yeah, I'm going to check and see if there's an empty house. Is there an empty
You're
house?
gonna run
So-
to the town again
hang
by
on.
yourself.
I'm going with. No one's going alone in this situation.
Oh, you want to come with me? Okay.
So before you guys waste your time with Skywrite, all it does is
Yeah,
doesn't
it's,
actually part the
it's
cloud.
shadows. It's
Oh, okay. Would have been worth a try. Okay, but my plan now is to have the ship go over the town. I'm gonna go into the town with Shadow. She's gonna stay with me. We're gonna find an empty house, and I'm gonna burn it. I'll make some light,
Okay.
and then we're gonna try to evacuate the people onto the boat. And when they start huddling up, I'll do another spirit guardian to make sure nothing jumps us.
Okay. So there's some steps here.
Mm-hmm.
That is the general.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you see along the way. Firstly, you climb up the ropes, and you
Mhm.
find that they've managed to get the bones, and you had the
They're in my bag.
um
So it would have
And
been
the-
bones and hide they would have got.
they
Gold is in my
bones,
bag.
hide, and blood
Mm-hmm.
all are on the ship. The claws and teeth are still left behind, as well as all of the meat. Do you want to take the time to gather the rest of it, or are you leaving?
I'm okay with leaving it.
Just, yeah.
If
Yeah,
anything, one of us
okay,
should try to
please.
collapse the cave.
Godforsaken, just collapse the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it with everything we got and just bring it down. Let no one.
What are you hitting with?
I don't know. There's a bunch of you guys can do stuff with it. I have nothing destructive like that.
I have my last third level for the day. It's basically my last spell slot, period. I can do one last fireball.
Do you think that would do enough to collapse the cave?
I don't know anything.
Use your brain.
So, seven.
What? Yes.
You know that a fireball does not create a pressure. It is straight up flames. Again, ignoring physics. However, if you would like, I will allow you to modify the spell through magic to turn it into thunder damage instead of fire damage.
Ooh.
Okay, I might be able to.
Matt,
Yes.
can I assist by maybe investigating for like a structural weak point in the mouth of the cave for him to focus it on?
You would have to be down there to point it out, and you guys are already up.
Okay.
Take the time to do that investigation, I will. But it is again going to be more time.
Okay.
So-
I think time is of the essence. I should just give it a shot, and if it works, excellent. If not, we need to rest and replenish our abilities and heal our wounds, or we're not going to make it out of here.
Okay. So, focusing on the weave of the spell, running through all of the individual intricate bits, you find the one that needs to change. Like an Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check.
Yes, please. This is not the time to get a 1. Thank you.
I was
would've
going to
felt
say,
really
what
bad.
I was just about to say, like, there's going to be some bull.
Well, even a 1 would be an 11.
So, as the spell coalesces, you make a slight twist. And you're just thunder rocks the mouth of the cave. Go ahead and roll fireball.
Try.
I was gonna say you should have the spell in your.
I do.
Okay, there you go. So,
35
Nice.
thunder.
so
Wow.
35 thunder damage. Collapses the mouth of the cave.
I'm just gonna slink to one knee, like, alright. The magic is done. No more of the magic. Today.
The captain kind of looks over, looks back at you. Wow, cause a drink, son. And he slides a mug across the floor as you're like half collapsed.
I just let it sort of like bounce off my knee and grab it. That does require a drink. And I will.
So, you guys fly back over the town.
I'm gonna heal Shadow really quick. But yeah, keep
Okay.
By
going.
the way, before you do anything, you're going to get
Alright.
into another situation that Garlet Rowan found themselves in. Surrounded by shadow beasts.
Well,
If you go down there.
if they try to surround me, they will be running into my spirits.
So, it takes an hour via foot to get there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not able to rocket down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
They are currently overloaded.
Okay.
Your spell will dissipate.
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay. Letting you know that
Mhm.
8 minutes is not going to be
Yeah.
enough. So, the boat cruises over the top of the town, and they throw down.
Yeah. And then Akira. Yeah. Anyone with any range, pick off what's getting close to any of the civilians.
I'll
Uh,
probably be riding on Bro at this point if we all went to the
Yeah.
deck of the ship.
So
So-
Bro's owls are gone, and so would. Well, no, he would
Cool.
still be an eagle.
How long have we had to rest on the ship?
Would have been an hour.
It's not a full hour. It's about 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm 10.
However,
Everything I had is gone.
as you guys are approaching the town,
Mhm.
see at the edges of the clouds, sunlight starts streaking in, and you can see it hitting pockets within the town.
Okay. I still say we get the people out, wait for this to all go away, and then we can come back home.
Okay. So you guys going down the ropes?
Oh.
I'm
If
staying
everyone,
on
if
the
everyone
Eagle.
agrees for us to save these people and not just leave them here to maybe die again.
Mhm.
I unfortunately would be more of a liability at this point.
No, I mean, like, you guys can stay in the ship and just shoot down if anything comes out, but I think we should evacuate these people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barrows is a cursed
just protect the ship.
Yeah,
So who is going? Who is staying?
I will go down.
Down.
Q is going.
Stay.
Staying.
I will go down.
Scarlet, Q,
Yep.
Shadow, Bro. Bro
Yeah,
is
I
raising hand.
got an elf on my back.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Akira, you'll be fine up top.
Akira's up top.
Yeah, 'cause
if
you
they
can
get
just
under the
snipe.
ship, then I can't deal with them.
Well, I'll be under the ship.
Okay.
But you have
I'll,
600 feet. You're fine up there.
I'll be on the ship sniping down then.
Okay. So
A giant
Kira's
eagle
on the
looks
ship.
around. Is anyone getting on my giant eagle back? No? Alright, fine. And I'll just.
Oh.
Is anyone?
Put your back to ride down.
Okay. All right.
okay. So you guys land. As you look around, you don't see the shadows.
Okay.
What you do see is the house that you guys originally got pulled into when you first landed. The door is broken in, windows are shattered, and is dark.
Okay. I'll cast light and I'll go in, see if there's anyone.
Okay. You walk in. All you can see is blood and bodies.
Okay.
I'm
Are
running around the
alive.
town shouting to see if anyone's still around.
Alright, I will poke my head out and tell Shadow
Make a
not to look
perception
inside.
check. make a perception check, Q.
Oh, okay. Not with advantage. Perception.
You hear the faintest sound of crying
Okay.
coming from the basement.
To the basement.
Okay.
I will yell upstairs before I go down. Checking the basement, I heard something. Then going down.
Okay. You go down to the basement and you look everywhere. Can't see anything, though with your light, you notice that one of the walls is a little strange. And as you get closer, you hear, "I'm hungry."
Is it like an evil I'm hungry? Or like a kid I'm hungry?
It sounds like a little kid who's been hastily shut away.
Okay. Like, alright, I have food with me. Come with me.
Okay, so you say this to the wall?
Yes.
Okay. And you hear
Angry ghost.
I'm waiting for something to come up. It's okay. We got the shadows. I was here before.
And you hear a couple of small voices arguing back and forth. Sound like older kids. The shadows never talk. I know that.
I'm not a shadow.
It could be one. That's exactly what a shadow would say.
No, a shadow wouldn't say anything. It doesn't talk.
Just get away from the door. And this piece of stone slowly slides open like a door on hinges. And you can see now that once the door has come enough.
You're cutting out, but you're saying wax around the seal?
Yes, you
Okay.
can see a line of wax sealing off the entrance. And you see 5 children, ranging from between 6 and 13 years old.
Okay.
There's our kids.
I will make my apples of appleness.
Okay.
So I'll hand out 5 of them.
So the older kids give them to the younger kids first. And the younger kids just tear into them.
I'm gonna tell the older kids away from the younger ones. It's not good upstairs. It's not clean. It's bad. Cover their eyes. I have friends to take you away from here.
And the older kids nod. And they work among the younger kids, and they tell them, "Okay, guys, blinders, gonna cover our eyes."
And then I'll bring them upstairs
Shadows
to Bro.
can't hurt you if you can't see them.
That's how hide and seek works.
So, single file. The older kids are kind of sandwiched, like they've got the little kids sandwiched between.
And then I'm staying on alert just in case anything evil tries to come out. Spookity boogities.
Okay.
I'll be waiting outside to greet them. Hopefully, it's refreshing for them.
Okay, so as they emerge from within the house, it's the door, and you can see that they're blinking against the sunlight because they have not seen it in so long. And as soon as they see you can just see all of the stress, all of the terror finally washes over them.
I will
But
give
you
them
managed.
another 5 hours. Owls. Apples. What am I saying? Words.
Hey kids, want to eat some owl?
Like here
They
is shooting up
shriek
my
into it.
owls. Now you want to eat the damn things? Jesus.
So, you gather up the children, and bring them up to the ship. The captain sends down one of the tarps and rigs it up to be a platform using a couple of support braces, keeping it spread out, almost like a kite. The kids sit on it, and they get lifted up.
Is Shadow nearby?
I went running through the town shouting, "It's okay, you can come out!" Looking for more survivors.
I'll wait until I see her, and then we can go look together.
Okay. Shadow, you don't get any. Seems that one house was the last bastion of resistance.
Are they all broken into?
Most of them are.
Is there one
Pretty
that
sure
looks
we
like a
just-
library?
Killed all the townspeople at the mountain.
Is there one that looks like a library?
No library.
Damn. Sorry, 7 Inch Eye. Is there like a town hall? I'm looking for town records, so if nobody comes back to the town, we at least have memory of it.
Make an investigation.
I don't think that's my good suit. Oh!
Not bad.
Look at him using a brain.
So, once you get the children loaded up on the lift, you kind of have this thought. Find the largest house in town.
Oh, you are?
And as you walk inside, you see... You're kind of almost guided to it. Find an office. And you do find a large, brown, leather-bound book that is records of this town. Birth records, death records, listing the people.
Okay. I'll look at Bro, Scarlet, and Shadow. Do we need anything else from this town? Can you guys think of anything else?
Is there any plant life in anywhere around here?
Not really. Most of what is here is dead, because it has not received sunlight in a long time.
Okay, well that's not good.
You make a nature
yeah.
check for me.
What? Nature?
Nature.
Are there any wells?
There is a well at the center of town.
Can I do a ceremony to bless the water?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Cool.
Oh, snap.
Gonna be here for an hour.
Ceremony is an hour long.
She throws sparkles into the water.
Yeah.
Just glitter.
Okay, so
Maybe
with
some
that
shiny
nature check,
plants.
you know that even if everything is dead, there's still seed, there's still root. Given time, it will return.
Okay. Even if some of these plants are dying, I'll say to Q when he asks if we have anything else to do, and Scarlet's going to go talk to the water. I would like to cast Speak with Plants on anyone that's still kind of sort of alive-ish.
Okay. So I'd like you to make an investigation check.
Okay. Nope.
Unfortunately, you're not able to find something.
When I realize that they're moving around and it seems to be safe, I'm gonna slide down one of the ropes.
Okay.
Down to the ground, and I'm going to approach Bro.
I'm taking a short rest.
You seem worried.
Bro looks around. I mean, do you see this place? This is nothing but death. Death of nature, death of people, death of place, death of... What happened here?
Can I gather that it's just been the lack of sunlight?
Well, sunlight,
Dragon.
corrupt dragon,
Corrupt dragon.
shadows.
Yeah, it's been a lot. This place has been through a lot, it seems. Akira's going to tighten the grip on his bow over his shoulder. I could ask Cassia if there's anything that she could do to help, maybe, or at least kickstart it off. I don't think.
And from my 2 investigation, I'd be like, I mean, there's nothing really around here to bring back, let alone talk to. It's all dead. And as we approach this town, I mean, it's dead around the town too. Yes, like
Correct.
just
So it's centered on the mountain.
You're cutting out again.
Centered around the mountain, there is a several radius of death.
and we've done this track like 2 or 3 times now. How far out to this town? Like how many miles?
It is an hour walk, so give me a second. Hour.
3-4 miles, hour walk. If we went traveling with a group, I assume.
Yeah, it's about 3 to 4 miles.
I mean, there's something I can do to help this place, but it's gonna take me a long time, and I know you guys want to get back to your city and your guild and everything, but
Well, if you would like, I'll come back with you tomorrow. We can do it. Just we need to get these kids somewhere safe, not here.
what do you think, Akira?
I'm going to reach down and I'm going to touch the soil. Does it look like it can grow something if it rained? Again?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Yes. If with time and care, this land will return to normal.
I'm going to sigh with a bit of relief, and I'm going to... Cassia, you don't have any seeds on you, do you? I know it's... I'll ask the bow as I stand back up from the dirt.
You hear a gentle voice. Is that what you need, my prince?
I mean, we can't just leave the town like this. Can we? I mean, I don't really want to. I'm pretty sure Bro doesn't want to, and Hugh doesn't want to.
And I know the plants are gonna grow back.
Oh, yeah.
Just this area needs rest.
Akira,
Mhm.
you see a tiny bead of light form at the center of the eye. You get the sense that all you hear in your head is "make it rain." Thank you. The rest of
That was the semantic of the spell, which is what you actually have to do.
Do you want me to...
Somatic component.
Max is thinking throw his gold up in the air.
Well,
Akira!
Probably shoot the sky.
Akira's going to, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, don't really want to shoot it. I'll shoot an arrow upwards towards the
Gold
clear
beam.
sky.
Make it hail.
Okay. So, Akira,
Mother.
you aim your bow at the sky, aiming past the boat.
Okay.
Draw
It's
back.
The boat reads on the boat.
You
Okay.
draw back, and the arrow this time, instead of being that the usual green, looks to be a green with gold sparks through it, like glitter forming through it. And as you launch it into the air, it explodes like a firework, and you see motes of green and gold scatter for the radius of about a mile, drifting on the wind.
Wow.
As each one touches the ground, you can see near you, the land, they just get soaked into the soil.
I'm gonna get myself one of those bows.
I think,
I think we're okay now.
yeah, Akira's going to look at Bro. Would you like to try to plant something? Be
He
the
would.
first.
Yeah, and we can see Scarlet's near us, right? Like she's near this well thing or whatever.
She's currently blessing the water.
She's
Right.
she's like
Dancing by the
dancing,
well.
throwing glitter everywhere.
We're having a serious conversation, and in the background, you just see Scarlet jumping around a little well.
Doing that like tribal Avatar water dance shit.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, actually, Akira, I would actually. By the way, that was amazing. So I'm just kind of looking up at like what he just saw. I will go over next to Scarlet as she's doing her tribal water dance and like try to like maneuver out of the way so I don't get hit. And I will cast the baby version of plant growth, which is the
Like 100 feet or something like that.
yeah.
Okay.
So not the 8-hour Bajonga dance one,
It's
just
the weed
just
growth.
the regular
Bajonga dance.
from the well outwards.
So, you begin casting the spell, and where the motes hit is where you see life blossom. Grass, flowers. Some of the trees get covered in green before they shed and seem fully restored. It's a
Serious
small
moments in
radius.
Scarlet.
It's a small
It is-
radius, but it's a start.
It's hot now. Too much activity.
Hey, 100-foot radius, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
a
far.
full circle. Yeah.
So,
That's like twice
DM.
your unicorn movement.
Yeah, DM. Just one last thing before we go. I want to kneel down to some of these plants. And now that we have some little baby plants, I'll just put the DM on the spot for a second. And now I'll cast Speak with Plants and say, hey little guys. How are you all right? Are you awake?
and you hear this kind of
I
Aww.
love it.
As one of the flowers opens. Aww.
and you get this impression of from one of the flowers this like you can almost sense it blinking against the sun.
So cute.
Oh, do that.
We'll have another salon forever.
Yeah, they can talk and stuff if you want. So just throwing it out there. They can communicate and stuff. Just say it.
You're a cute plant.
I know.
Still dancing.
Okay. All right. So I'll say you just blossom there, little fella, and I'll be back to see you, all you and your friends and family sometime soon. Okay, I think we're good here. I like this. This is good.
Arco.
Good. Bro has a big smile on his face now. This is good. This is a start.
When Akira is Shadow still running around the town, or did she come back?
No, by now I've probably...
Akira's
Just
going
making
to,
laps.
Akira's going to look at Shadow as she approaches, smile. I figured out why we couldn't both go on that owl, and Akira's going to drop 50 pounds of chain on the ground.
Whoops.
Because that was useless.
He was gonna pick up those chains and just puts them around his waist.
I don't
Why
want
do
it
you
anymore.
need that?
I'm gonna make shield nunchucks.
I thought it would be good to, like, if we came across another one of those trolls or something, we could hold it in place or something. I don't know.
I pick it up and I put it in my bag of holding.
I thought you already grabbed it.
I have one as a belt. You can take the other one.
It's 50 feet of solid chain.
Oh.
It's all one chain.
You can take half of
Okay,
it,
you can take it.
and I'll just walk really close to you.
So
Melissa has not stopped shooting out glitter for like 20 minutes. Just
So
saying.
I'm going to, for the sake of Melissa, so she doesn't have to dance for the full hour, I will say that the ritual is complete.
Oh, so good.
The water is blessed.
Yeah!
So, some glitter dance, some plant talking, some rampant running, and some self-discovery of Chain.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ascend back to the boat
Yeah.
and slowly make your way back towards Essir.
Before you end the game, I'm going to leave it off with just one little quote. So we're opening up an orphanage, right? And that's it. You're good.
Close.
Just look at Seven directly. Just
Did we level?
Well,
Oh, I want 13 kids!
I will go
You have
ahead
5
and
now.
let you guys level now. Get back into the city, but we'll just fast forward that yada yada towards. So
You okay there, Melissa?
I'm bitten.
7?
sorry that ran much longer than I
That's fine.
anticipated.